Hello, my darlings, and welcome to another stream. Happy Sunday. We got a little bit of an extra special surprise today. Usually we don't do Sunday streams, but today we are, so I hope you're ready. What did I miss? I missed a few things. I do apologize for being a little later than I would have hoped. Somebody forgot to brush her hair after she showered, and if you have aggressively long hair, you might know why that's a mistake. So, okay, we have Squid with second, Anu with first, Hedgie with third. Hello, hello. 145 stream streak from Lamp. Oh my goodness, you're really streaking. Sheep, thank you for the 6 months. Hi, Dimitri. And Dimitri also with 125 stream streak. You guys got this long streaks. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. So today, we've got something extra special. I hope you're ready. If you remember, for my birthday, one of the unlocks was for you guys to unlock something called... Oh, why am I on fire? A badly tangled mess. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Anyways, it was pretty bad. So you guys unlocked something called the Hear Me Out cake. If you don't know what that is, I will explain it in a moment here. But we have some extra special guests today, which I will be joining the Discord, and you guys will see them soon, but you know them. We love them. Two of my most treasured people on this app and outside of the app, Hedgie and Sheep. So what you're going to do is everybody's putting themselves out there today. So you're going to be nice to everybody. You got that? Teasing and joking allowed. Bullying is not. Mother will bring out the knife. So just keep that in. Wait, I'm in this? Surprise! And the Jackal is here to judge. He's here to judge as if he doesn't have his own hear me outs. That's okay. Oh, fuck. That's okay, Jackal. I'll remember this because, you know, you owe me a smash and pass. So you're not free of me yet. That's my goat right there. I know what I said. I know what I said. So, haha, deal with it. All right. We won't go too long into it. Believe it or not, there is a PowerPoint. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy it because the PowerPoint was a little unexpected, but the best way to do things. Probably this one. Okay. I'm going to do this one today. I'm going to position myself to be big today so you can get big reactions. Oh. Okay. Fishing. You go over here. Yes, today I will be big. Big Kane is real and can hurt you, so be nice. You, be nice. Okay. No, I don't want Kryta. Go away. Jamie's like, I want to hurt. Jamie. Somebody wants to be stepped on. Discord. All right, nobody panic. I will be dragging two poor souls who have no idea what they've gotten into. Being stepped on is not a hear me out. No, but some of these hear me outs you might want to step on you. So there's that. Just you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. All right, be prepared to be dragged. 1, 2.
Ah.
Ah,
Oh,
they've been dragged.
hello?
Heyo.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, we got the sheep.
Rip those poor souls indeed. Wait a second.
Where's the sheep? Where doth the sheep? Aha! Doth do be the sheep. You can do it, Foogies, I believe.
They struggling.
They do be struggling. You got this. Look at those.
I am watching those little cogs.
Look at them. Look at them
struggle.
go.
I am watching those little cogs struggle.
Poor Kay, the struggle.
Me trying to figure out how to justify some of the shit I'm about to put out to you.
All my shit,
don't
all my
worry
shit
about
is
it.
so simple. I feel like such a vanilla person, especially after talking to a couple of my friends about it.
Oh, have you been discussing this with people?
I've been slightly panicking because I'm like, I don't know what I need to justify in a hear me out.
Ah, there's the Foogies. Excellent.
Yay!
Dimitri, what legendary are you hunting? Because we do have that, so it depends on what you're looking for. An Ammonite. I need the dome fossil because I need a Kabuto. Count laughs. Hear me out. Crypt Keeper. Oh, Jamie. Guys, don't worry. We're going to be asking your hear me outs too at the end of this. Don't worry. You are not going to be left out. Okay, we got the sheep. Also, can we take a second and look at these two amazing Foogies? Look at them.
Yeah, thank you to Elias.
Yes, we love. He's gonna get sick of me. I promise.
He's gonna get sick of me. I don't know if he can be sick of you when you just keep giving him money.
Maybe. Maybe that's to forgive.
Ah, yes, my old regular back again.
I saw a Twitter post once where someone's just like, do people get upset when I come back to them 20 times? Because sometimes I'm like, hello, it's me again. Can I have art? And I was like, that's me. That's me when I go back to someone.
I mean, listen, you pay them good, honest money for their work, which is already like 20 steps better than some other people.
I don't know. I feel like if somebody was a good client, clearing their request and paid on time regularly, I would be like, oh, good, yes, easy.
Don't look at this.
It would be one of those things where you just go, oh look, it's this person again. They have a great like I've had a great rap with them. They've been doing like they give me they pay on time. They're quite easy to work with.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with that. So
all right. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Chat is going to be so not seen here.
Well, this isn't about chat's opinions. This is about our opinions.
If I go up a little bit more, maybe you guys are a little less washed out. Maybe. It is what it is. Chat, you guys want to go on an adventure? Nope, that doesn't. Where?
just down.
That doesn't
Is there not
help.
is that not the chat box for them down there, or is?
I mean, it is. It is, but it's still dark. I think that's the problem. Hold on. Let me find a good old black box. I'm gonna put you guys in a box, okay?
They found me in a box.
Then you'll put that box in another
In a
box, and
box.
then you mail it to yourself, and it arrives. Ha 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 ha! You'll
And I'll
smash
smash it with a hammer.
I think they've been. Oh, I think that reminds me. I think there have been people who tried mailing themselves.
Yes, I'm pretty sure several of them died. That's
The ones I know of, one person almost died because they made the foolish mistake of not putting breathing holes in their thing. One
mm-hmm.
person, I believe, managed to ship themselves.
Oh, interesting. Did streamer just threaten to smash us with a hammer? Why would I do that? I have a knife. You fool. You fool.
I have a hammer.
Yeah, Hedgie
I have a
can do what he
hammer.
wants.
Hedgie has the hammer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Stream's over. Bye, everybody. Stream's done. Oh God.
Oh, bye.
This is not a great solution, but it is all I have. So, how the heck?
Is it
Listen,
maybe
that's
possible
been
to pull it down to where the original chat box is, and then just drag them down there, possibly?
This
Well,
is
they're
not a
fine where they are up
solution.
there. It's just they can't see
Yes.
themselves. Happy we learned so much about you three. Listen, Jackal. Listen. Should just go here. There we go.
Anu, I'm
Eh.
gonna say if any of mine truly surprise you, you haven't been paying attention.
I'm so curious to
one.
see if there's a few on there that I know will not surprise people. There's one on there that I only added because everyone says I don't know why you like him, and I say fuck off. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of went for a variety. Some of them are tame, but I do kind of have a spicy take associated with them that I think makes it interesting to talk about. There's one that's really unhinged.
I had
Yep.
like the thing is that like when I look at a lot of mine, it's one of those things where you look at them and you're like, well, I don't see why you need to defend this character, and it's only if you've played the game that you know why the thing might be weird or problematic, and I'm sitting there being like, I don't know if I have to defend that.
Okay, chat, let me know if the music is too loud. I don't think it would be because it's very quiet for me, but let me know if it's too loud. What do you mean music? Yes, I just added it.
Well, I guess the music is not too loud.
Well,
Because like straight up, because I didn't put him in there, I was going to put a One Piece character who I thought would be someone who would need to hear me out. And then, like, I asked a couple of my friends, and they're like, no, you please understand this character is very popular and a lot of people like. So
I'm so
I don't see
curious.
why you need to
Did you
defend
add them? Did you add him?
No, they're not here. They're not here.
Can I-
He's
who-
not here.
Who?
I will type it in because I'm not sure if Nation has met this character yet.
Oh, you starting to hear the music? Should I turn it up even more? Hold on. If I turn it up like this, is that better for you guys? I can't have it too loud for me, or I can't hear these two, so let me know if I need to turn it up.
There, I
Oh,
have
hey, actually-
typed out who it is in DMs.
I don't know who that
Oh,
is. So
yeah.
Nation definitely.
Yeah.
Nation does not know
I
who
don't
that
know.
is.
Yeah, so I was like, I'm not gonna say the name out loud just in case people don't know who it is, and I'm not gonna say the name out loud.
I'm gonna do something real quick that will Nation's not actually here right now, I don't think, but funny that you mentioned him because sitting right in front of me, I pulled some One Piece cards. I pulled some One Piece cards and he's literally sitting right in front of me. Hold on.
Oh,
I'm gonna put the cat cam on just so I can do this.
Oh no. Yeah, when I went to Japan like a couple years ago with Say,
There he is.
we went to the Mugiwara shop.
Oh, I guess I should hold on. I should probably stream my Discord for these two so they can see what I'm doing. Or my screen. Hold on. That'd be smart. That would be smart. Although I guess you're also gonna see the so in the cat cam on stream you can see.
Yeah, I saw him. It's a really good card of him. When I went to the Mugiwara store, it just so happened to be around his birthday, so I got his birthday acrylic stand.
Oh, maybe I can't do this. Lagging? Well, I do not think that I can stream. Maybe one stream and not two. Yeah. I don't actually think I can stream this on Discord. It's not liking this right now.
I think it's
Fair.
I mean, we're gonna have to be futzing with the PowerPoint.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys will see the PowerPoint, so I think it's fine. I think it's because I had Discord and a YouTube video and stream. For some reason, stream like really does not like YouTube videos when I play music, so that's why I don't do it very often. It really does not like doing it.
That's fair.
All right. Are you guys ready? Yes?
Vaguely.
Yes?
Vaguely.
Yes. I think they're ready.
Sure, TM.
Vaguely.
Well, you don't have a choice. Welcome, everybody, to the Hear Me Out cake featuring Hedgie and Sheeb. Everybody say hello, or I'll kill you. Say hello. Say hello to Hedgie and Sheeb right now. I know there's a delay. I will give you to the count of 5.
I'll give you to the count of 5. Right, because there's definitely going to be more like less than 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's fine. They'll get there. There they go. Hello, or I'll kill. Yes, excellent. Yes, excellent. Hello, YouTube. Hello. Yes, perfect. All right. So, who does not know what "Hear Me Out" means? You two better, because
Sure, I did not know.
No, Sheeb did not know. Sheeb had to be told. I was like, "Hey, do you want to do this? Do you want to do this with us?" And Sheeb's like, "I don't know what that is."
Like, I knew what a Hear Me Out was, and I
Yeah.
know what a cake was. I just
Yep.
didn't know what a Hear Me Out cake was. I thought it was something else entirely.
Wolf and Jake, I was talking about it earlier, and I was like, "What is a Hear Me Out? I have to do these slides." And then I said, "What is a cake?" And I meant like, "What is the Hear Me Out cake?" But I just said, "What is cake?" And they were both like, "Yes, give them ingredients. Make them make a cake."
Honestly, if I was smart, I would have purchased or created a cake to eat tonight, because now I'm just thinking about cake.
I did kind of think
there is a cheesecake in the fridge, but it is still being refrigerated. It is not ready for consumption yet.
I was tempted to next time I do anything like this, I might give everybody like a little recipe ahead of time if they wanted to make a mug cake, because sometimes mug cakes everybody has stuff for. Because I too also want cake now, but I did not buy one for this because we're not using a real cake.
Aw.
What if I order cookies? Hear Me Out cookies? That's fine. I think that's fine. Do it. Hedgie just wants cookies now.
Hedgie just wants like delicious sweet baked goods, and that is perfectly acceptable.
I've heard it in passing, but I don't know what that's it. That's okay. Well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you all about it. So, what does Hear Me Out mean? Oh, you guys can't see all of it, but I'll read it to you. Don't worry. So, it's a trend that started online. Hear me out is what someone may say before telling you something you might not like or agree with. This is usually given as a warning before sharing a crush or feelings that may be considered controversial, unusual, or unhinged. Today, we'll be taking turns putting these on a cake and explaining ourselves. Or not explaining anything. Who knows? Maybe we don't have answers. We just have pictures, and that's all that matters. Teasing and joking is allowed. Bullying is not. We said that earlier. Don't make me come for you. Have fun.
So
She's so tiny. Don't turn to sheep.
please, I'm so little.
Do you guys have any Hear Me Outs? If you do, we'd love to hear them, but we're gonna do that at the end of the stream. I want to hear all you guys Hear Me Outs just so you have time to think about it, see what we do. Is it not in live chat? I mean, you are in live chat on YouTube. There's lots of chats going on and nothing I really had to answer. So here we go. This is our cake. It's beautiful. It's delicious. I don't know what flavor it is.
It's
But at the end of the day, it doesn't
whatever
matter.
flavor you imagine it to be.
If you close your eyes and think about what cake you want to be eating right now, it's that. That's what it is.
It could be ice cream cake for all you want too, considering it's
Mhm.
summer.
Do not smash your face into that. You will break a nose. Okay.
I
So,
also do not condone face smashing of cake because that is a destruction of delicious goods that you could be eating in your mouth.
okay, so there's two different ways we could do this. We could slap item on cake, talk about it, then go to slide. Or show slide, reveal slide, and then put the person on the cake afterwards before the next person.
I don't know how to do that.
My slides are all like just images, so
That's
Yeah,
fine.
That's the same with me.
So I'll do this one way so I can show you because I there are only images. I have got nothing, no words, nothing. I got images. But
Yep.
I'm going to show you this way because I think this might be the better way considering how well we hit everything. So
Yeah.
let me do this cuz my thing is what's going to happen is I'm going to put somebody on the cake, talk about it, go to the slide and accidentally reveal someone else. Knowing my luck, that's what I will do. So
Hilarious.
let's not do that. I could swing by Costco and grab another. Oh, Costco cakes are so good. They have no right being that good. All right, so I'm gonna start. We're starting with me. This is my first one. Are you guys ready?
Oh god. Oh god.
This one?
yes.
I will say this one's
Yes.
pretty tame in compared to the other ones. And it's a horse.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. So this is Spirit.
Oh, you know what?
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
this is Spirit.
Not-
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie, I almost did this one too.
That's fair. I figured this is pretty tame. This
Not
is like
me, but
no. This
I
is pretty.
can see it.
This is pretty tame compared to other things, but like a lot of people pick like Nala or Kovu, and this is my Nava and my Nala and Kovu because why does this horse have so much fucking attitude? Also, his girlfriend is an honorable mention because why is she looking at us like that? Spirit and Rain, it's mostly Spirit. Why did this horse? If you have not seen Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron, oh my god, it's a great movie, fantastic movie. The inner monologue of this horse, he's got so much attitude.
Great. I mean, they named him Spirit for a reason. So, you know.
So the first hear me out is Anpu. No, guys, Anu's a jackal. Fuck off.
Clip it
Also-
on it.
Also, Anu as a horse could not
no.
equal up to
No.
Spirit. If you have not seen the movie,
agree with
trust
this.
me. See, if you have not seen the movie, trust me. This horse has so much attitude, and he's hilarious, and you know he'd do anything for his girlfriend. This is my first one. All of that, your late reactions to that. That's because the jackal's only half paying attention. So then I'm gonna go back here. I don't really need to defend it. I just like, as a child growing up,
I mean, do we want to like take turns and go through like one
Yeah.
at a time?
Yeah, we're gonna take turns.
That makes sense. Okay.
That way, it's not all on one person all at the same time. All right, which one do you want to go next?
I guess I can go next, but it's technically so unlike I didn't do characters per se. I did kind of like groupings, if
Yep.
that makes sense.
Yes.
Where it's like the characters fall into a very specific grouping of things that where like the argument is pretty much they share a similarity, and I have almost identical rationale for why I like them.
Basically, Sheep had a very hard time making a small list, so here we are. We're doing categories.
Well, it was either the small. The problem with the list was that it was either I had nothing or I had like groupings of things where it was like it was either going to be everything from one thing, and that was going to be boring, or I can try and like justify certain groups of characters that I liked. And
Hmm.
so the first one,
Here, I turned them up a bit. Let me know if that sounds good.
Okay, it's Pippin and Papalymo from
Mm.
from Final Fantasy XIV. So people who are Final Fantasy XIV players will know that most Lalafels are hot garbage and are awful little shits.
Yep.
These two are like the two semi-decent young adult. I say young adult, but I know Papalymo's in his 40s. Shut up. These two are like the two most interacted like main story characters that we interact with that are actually decent people. Papalymo, if you start in Gridania, Papalymo is like you hang out with Papalymo quite a bit. And Pippin gets added in later. Both of them are the reason why I like them is because I've always played in an MMO like the little people race, because I always have been seen as like the small short person of my group. So I relate to the little person.
That's valid.
So for me, it's perfectly fine, because in my head, when I am in 14, I am not a grown-ass person with a Lalafell that is as tall as 3'2", and it's hard for other races to tell how old they are. I am a Lalafell myself. I am a 2'10" Lalafell girl who is adorable as sin and is a pathological healer, because shit happened to her and now she needs to make sure everyone is safe.
That's valid. Pippin's Japanese voice, yeah.
To be fair, the English voice is also deep as hell.
Oh, I know, but I don't play it in English. I only know the deep Japanese voice.
The only reason I know is because I've watched other people play. Pippin's Japanese voice actor is fine as hell.
Right, yes. And because all of us here play the hit critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with free up to like Endwalker or some shit. I forgot the meme. Which one is which now?
So Papalymo is the one
that was well done, Hedgie.
Is the one in the Magic the Gathering art, so that's the one on the right, and Pippin is the one that's on the left.
Okay.
Yeah. Papalymo is in his 40s and is at this point in the story very, very, very dead. I am still very, very upset about why he is dead, because we find out literally like a patch after he dies that he technically didn't have to die. The writers just killed him off because they didn't know what the fuck to do with him.
I know, Dave for the follow.
I was gonna play that.
I know, now Hedge is gonna know what happens.
I can't play it
when it's gonna happen. You don't know when it's gonna happen. But yes, those are my two. But I will put. I believe we do this. I will put Papalymo there.
Perfect.
Because Papalymo was my first love.
If I close my eyes and Pippin speaks to me, it makes me very happy. I, however, have a very difficult problem with Lalafels as someone who had been very deep and heavy into the RP community. So understandable.
Like,
understandable. Hear me.
I understand why, but like for me, it was a very much about because I was already a Lalafell to begin with. I was like, I see nothing wrong with this, because in my head, it's not me who's like shipping these characters. It's shipping myself with these characters. I am shipping my daughter with these boys.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah,
there is nothing wrong here.
I mean, you could also consider that height differences are sexy.
This is true. I mean, to be fair, listen, me and Say's characters are married in game, and Say is a max height male Al Ra, and a male Al Ra are like 7 feet tall.
I've been accosted by male Lalafell RPers before. They got baby face.
They can. Yeah, like I understand. Here's the thing: is that I understand because I've played the game and I know there are some Lalafell. Like, I was in a Lalafell only community, like Discord, like link shell thing, and half the people in there were fucking insane. like actually unhinged. And I was sat there and I went, I'm so glad I barely talk in that place.
Wait, you're saying half the people in a Fantasy 14 RP server were unhinged?
No, not
I know.
an RP server.
Half is
It
pretty
was
generous.
it's like a literal link. It's kind of like a Discord that's in game.
Right. It's just people.
It's an
This is
in-game
players, not
Discord
RP
thing
people.
where it was just a group chat of like people who played as Lalafels. And they weren't RPing. We were just doing like people were just doing shit on the on the game and online, and half the people there were fucking unhinged. And I sat there and I went, "Well, I'm glad I don't talk to half these people."
So
Like,
you're
I-
saying
like,
half
I-
the people
It
playing
was not
the
great.
hit
Like I'm
MMO,
pretty
Final
sure like
Fantasy
2 or 3 of the
14.
guys in there were like vaguely stalking me.
Oh, yeah. That's
You're
yep.
saying men
Yeah.
on the internet.
Yeah, shocking, right? Shocking. Men on the
Hedgie
internet
has
will-
been right this whole time. Also, I saw that hydrate. Thank you. I will take a drink.
Hydrate or dihydrate, chat. This
Hydrate.
is not a request.
I could spend an entire stream talking about stories in the Final
Yeah.
Fantasy 14 online
So
RP community and how I both loved and hated it.
I was protected from it because most of my RPing was done on Tumblr.
Oh yeah, safe, baby. Anyways,
It was way
Hedgie's turn.
Head's turn.
Hedgie's turn.
Oh, that's a Tamagotchi trio. So let's everybody unshrimp your necks.
Unswimp.
Unswimp.
Unswimp. Unswimp.
All right. So for mine, I think I kind of ordered them in like spiciness order, I suppose.
Oh, good.
So this one is pretty tame, but I do kind of have a take associated with it that I think would make it more of like the hear me out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's yep.
Yep.
Valid. Mhm.
Yep.
No.
Yes.
Valid.
Both.
Yeah, no, I have
Mhm.
2 hands.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so this is Disney's Robin Hood and Maid Marian. I'm not a furry, but the nice animators at Disney sure did try their best. God damn it.
The people at Disney need to calm down. That they need to slow down sometimes.
But oh gosh. I had like notes and I forgot to bring them.
Jamie.
So I'm panicking. Yes,
panic.
thank you.
Do
Thank
you
you,
know
chat.
where your notes are? You can just go run. Do you
Nope,
need to
it's
run and get them?
fine. It's fine, TM. Yeah, so but anyway, my associated hot take is like this is the hottest that Robin Hood and Maid Marian have ever been in any
Mhm.
media they've like appeared in,
Mhm.
and like some really hot people have played Robin Hood and Maid Marian. Like fucking Carrie Ewells was Robin Hood and Robin Hood Men in Tights. That's like Wesley from The Princess Bride.
Yeah.
One of the hottest men ever on screen. This Robin Hood is hotter to me than that.
You're so valid though.
That's a
I mean,
valid take.
My
Yep.
favorite Robin Hood is also a ginger, though decidedly less furry.
Who?
Robin Hood from Fate Grand Order.
That makes sense. I'm not
I
surprised.
haven't-
Sudden, I forgot about that one actually.
But yep, this is the hottest they are to me. This is hottest they ever will be to me. This was my favorite movie for a longest time. When I was thinking about this, I was like, wow, this was actually quite formative for me.
Yeah.
You're so
Foxes.
valid.
Yeah, foxes were my favorite animal for a very, very long time. Kind of looking back, it definitely like imprinted somewhere in like the like psychosexual part of my mind, I will call it, because like just these character archetypes are very much my type and continue to be my type.
Mhm.
Like the little chaos trickster.
Also,
Not at all pleasant.
I mean,
Also-
you technically married one, so.
Correct.
wait a minute. It's all coming together.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Also, like even just like the way that they're like separated but still think of each other. 10 out of 10.
10 out of
10
10.
out of 10.
Yeah, and like it was also kind of yeah, I also do very much like archers a lot. The first time I watched Lord of the Rings, Legolas did it a lot more for me than Aragorn, and then I kind of that flipped as I got older. Yeah, and I don't know, I kind of always knew I liked guys, but even as like a child who was not quite realizing I liked women yet, like I always was like, wow, Maid Marian is really, really pretty. Too bad I don't like girls. So yeah. Yep. Hear me out. This is it for me.
Beautiful. 10 out of 10.
No,
Totally
wonderful,
valid.
beautiful.
Perfect. All right. I don't remember who's next.
Uh-huh.
You.
Well, I see red.
Oh. Okay. I remember.
This looks
So-
like it might be from a video game.
Oh my god, I remember.
Oh
So
no,
on the
cackling is
topic
hilarious.
on the topic of Final Fantasy 14.
Oh good.
So there's a lot of
Oh,
people
not so
in Final
much.
Fantasy 14 that I could have picked that I was like, is that a
Oh,
hear me
I'm
out?
excited
And
for this now.
my husband was like, I wouldn't call that a hear me out. And I was like, okay. Magni, I thought about him, but I love him a lot, and a lot of people hate him for some reason, but I don't really think he's a hear me out.
To be fair, he is a little bit of a dipshit, but
Yeah.
like, he's hilarious.
Exactly, and that is a lot, and that is not why he's a hear me out. And then there's other people who I love, you know, who a lot of people love. That's not a hear me out. So,
No, it's not.
a lot of you won't know this, and if it is kind of a spoiler for the current raid patch. Hector.
Oh, no. I know who it is. I know it. Oh my god.
Why ain't you
No,
been
continue,
sleeping?
continue.
Put this man to bed, Akane.
Oh my
Okay, so
God.
there's a lot of people who are you fight in the new raid tier, like the 12 fights, that I wouldn't I wouldn't consider hear me outs. Wicked Thunder, Hot, you know, like those ones I wouldn't consider hear me out. Hector,
No, Wicked Thunder is not a hear me
no,
out.
exactly. Brute Bomber,
Blade is not a hear me out.
no, they're just normal. Those are just. This
Yep.
is not a hear me out. It is for a lot of people. Squid, shut up.
No, Brute Bomber is 100% a hear me out.
This man, if you can't see, Hedgie, I know you don't know who this man is.
What's his name?
His name is Hector. He goes by, so in the new tier that's all like wrestling themed. So his wrestling name, thank you for the cheese. His wrestling name is Brute Bomber. So what they do is they morph
What?
with them. The characters, the people morph with monsters, and that's why they become big like this.
So the TLDR
still caught up.
the
I'm still
TLDR is that
caught up.
it's basically WWE with like
Mhm.
where the person does a fusion dance with a monster.
Yeah.
I'm still caught up on the fact it's wrestling in Final Fantasy 14. Please
Yeah,
continue.
It's a very
don't- we
long
don't
story.
question
We
the
don't
raid at
have
this
time. But the new
We
the,
don't
no-
question it anymore.
the new raid
don't
story is all
question it
wrestling,
anymore.
and it's crazy. And
Like listen, there's a raid where we go and fight near things, and then
True.
next expansion coming in, we're fighting Evangelions. I
That's
don't
true.
know we don't question it anymore.
That's true. We don't question anymore. But yeah, so this man, he's a sweetheart, and look, he loves his cats, and his cats love him. And at one point, you think he's gone forever, and the cats are so sad, and you're like, who's gonna take care of his cats? And then he comes back, everything's fine. But I love him, and a lot, you know, he's a hear me out for me, just because he, you know, when a man is loved that much by animals, they're good people. That's
I can see why he's a hear me out because as part of his wrestling persona, he is the heel. He is
Mhm.
like the token heel of the group, which is why I can see why a lot of people would not enjoy him. But no, the moment I saw the moment I guessed who it was, I was like, no, I understand why Akane likes him,
Mhm.
and that's valid.
I only wanted to do one person for Final Fantasy 14, but everybody else I like is not a hear me out. Amaric's not a hear me out. Raha's not a hear me out. Harsha Boy's not a hear me out. He's not a hear me out. So like I was like, I need to hear me out. And Wolf said Xenos, and I'm like, but I don't like Xenos ever.
Xenos
So-
is a huge hear me out.
but I don't like him. So for me,
Yeah.
he's not a hear me out. So
I have a question.
You
that
have a-
don't have to answer.
I know I'm so sorry, Hedgie. I
Um,
know you know probably none of those names.
No, it's fine. I actually because Anu played through it, and the only thing I was able to like retain was information about
Mm.
characters I thought were hot. I did actually recognize most of those names.
Thank God.
But no, my question is like, would you like when he's fused?
Yes.
I think that counts as a hear me out. Good job.
Yes. No. I had to add. So this is me adding. I had to add context, and that's why I gave so many photos. But, yes, the hear me out is him just in general. Like big form, little form doesn't matter. It's the personality. That's why my last one was a horse. It's all about personality.
Yep. Akane, this is why we're friends, because a lot of mine is also the justification is personality.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I don't. Jackal, I saw that good take. So many people love Xenos, and yes, he's hot, but like I do not want him to come back.
Wigged me out. Xenos wigged me out so much. Like, I'm not gonna yuck people's yum for liking Xenos. I just sat there and I went, this man is a creepy stalker, and I want nothing to do with him, and he keeps finding ways to find you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, please be so far away from me. Like, it was so like the section in Endwalker where things happened between us and him. I was so uncomfortable the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I need to like go into I need to go into a bath and just wash myself like a bajillion times with like the highest concentration of liquid of sanitizer as I possibly can.
Jackal.
I feel so dirty.
Jackal, I'm gonna pretend that you didn't say that, especially considering my next few hear me outs. All right, next.
Me.
Yes.
Okay. So we were talking about childhood awakenings.
Mm-hmm.
And this is technically one of my childhood awakenings, though the one that actually awoke me as a child is not here, because I talked about it and my friends were like, that's not a hear me out. But these ones are questionably a hear me out. So some people are Pokemon people. I am not that much of a Pokemon person as a child. I was a Digimon person.
I'm ready. I'm so ready.
I was a Digimon person.
Which Digimon?
Oh, yeah.
I was a Digimon person.
People, but Digimon, yes.
People, but Digimon. People, but Digimon.
Yeah.
So, specifically, my two favorites are Balmon, who is the guy on the left.
I don't think I know any of these ones.
So, Balmon has two forms. There is the original form, which is the one in the center left. And then there's his ex-antibody form, which is like a fairly recent new form that he got, I think, like last year. And it looks so sick. I'm so happy with him. He shows up in one of the newer / less well-known seasons. Like, it's one of the more recent seasons. It's called, I believe in English it was called Digimon Fusion. In Japanese it's called Digimon Cross Wars.
Oh, Cross Wars. Yeah.
Yeah, he shows up for all of 2 episodes and then gets like insanely fatally injured and while trying to make a noble sacrifice, and then turns into Beelzemon and stays Beelzemon for the rest of his life. And I'm sitting there being like, listen, I don't mind that, but also Balmon, please hear me out. I don't care that this man has Slenderman arms and a gun for a hand. I have feelings about this man. I have feelings for this Digimon. I know he's a packet of data, but hear me out.
Yep, that's the whole point of the game. You gotta hear she out.
Like, he starts off as a sort of like he starts off in the story as someone who is working for the big bad guys. So he does go against the kids. But then in the two episodes he's featured in, you find out that a lot of what he's doing is to basically find the truth of who killed his entire group of, because he used to live in basically like a monastery.
Right.
And he was taught by this monastery that was basically like a group of very like peace-loving, normal, like protector of the good, because they were led by an Angemon, who was my awakening, by the way. So Andromon is not here because
That's fair. I almost added him and Leomon, but I didn't. So.
Andromon was almost here, but then I was told Andromon is not.
He's not a hear me out. That's why I didn't add him.
Just a hot angel man.
That's why I didn't add him.
Anatomically correct hot angel man, which actually thinking about it, he also kind of explains Legolas later on down the line, but that's beside the point. But like his mentor is an Andromon, so he is part of originally a lawful good group, and then all of a sudden one day they all go absolutely fucking insane and kill each other, and he's like a kid and he's forced to like kill a bunch of his brothers like monastery brothers in self-defense. And so he's like, and then before his mentor dies, his mentor goes, listen, something isn't right. All of us weren't in the right mindset. You need to find out who it was. And he basically goes around for like ages trying to find out who it is. And then he finds out who they are. And the person goes, you have outlived your usefulness, and stabs him.
The third one reminds me of the one character in Summer Wars. The rabbit.
Yeah, he kind of does. So
yeah.
The two of them are, so the two on the right are technically the same Digimon. They're just different stages of Digimon. So they come from they're the partner Digimon. They're a partner Digimon within one of the most recent ones called Digimon Ghost Game. And he starts and he is the Angora line. So the champion version, which is the one that looks like the Summer Wars character, is Simbari Angoramon, and that's his champion form. And then the one on the very right is Diarbitmon, and that's his mega form. Again, for all of them, it's a personality thing. I really liked that they are like inherently good people, even if they don't. Like Balmon is an inherently good person, even though he's kind of standoffish and abrasive, and seems to be on the side of evil to begin with. But what he's trying to do is find the truth. And then Angoramon and Angoramon's entire line is just from the word go. He is very loyal to his partner. The reason why he wanted to become her partner to begin with was because he found his partner's piano playing relaxing, and he wanted to protect her. All he wanted to do was look out for this one little girl who gave him peace when he was lost in the human world because he heard her music. And he is a complete gentleman the entire time. Like he is like when he is the champion version, the Summer Wars looking version, he literally dances with his partner as part of his attacks. And then he turns into Diarbitmon, and he's just a full-on knight in shining armor, and I love him very much. Also, it super doesn't help that he's voiced by Nakai Kazuya, and we all know how I feel about Nakai Kazuya.
Lost. Yep, that makes sense.
Wait,
how does the sheep?
So which Final 14 expansion are these from again?
The one that hasn't happened yet.
The one that hasn't happened yet and will never happen. So yes, those are mine.
Hey, we never thought we'd get near, so. Or Evangelion.
Listen, if they give me a Digimon one, I will just cry.
Also, not gonna lie, the champion rabbit Digimon kinda is giving male Lopunny.
That is fair and valid. The reason why I did not these two are my favorite stages. I do like him as his rookie form, which is just a big dumpling of fur. He is just a giant Angora rabbit, and it's the cutest thing ever. I did not also include his ultimate form, which is just, hey, what if we turned this bunny into the Hulk? What if we made this bunny a kaiju with Hulk intelligence?
He's a big bunny.
He's a big bunny with big sharp claws and is stupid as fuck, but still is very, very protective of his trainer, of his partner. He will kill for his trainer.
Anything
and
unhinged.
then he will be fucking adorable and fluffy to begin with.
All you've missed, Jackal, is Sheep's collection of Digimon.
my collection of Digimon, who I love very much. Yes.
No, I've
mean,
been
I
very chill
definitely-
and normal. Don't worry about it.
No, I mean, I definitely see it for the rabbits. I would, yeah, I would.
It doesn't help that the rabbits are voiced by Nikai Kazuya, and Diarvitmon is basically just my Grand Blue Fantasy husbando, but a bunny.
But if Eustace was Bun.
If Eustace was a bunny knight, is basically what's happening there. And I sat there and I went, oh no, he's hot and voiced by Nikai Kazuya. Uh-oh.
All right.
Bun is
Oh, you've already slapped him on the cake. Oh, he's so
I have
tiny on the
slapped him
cake.
He's so
Look how
good.
tiny
He's
he
bitty on the
is.
cake. It's
Yeah,
fine.
we-
I wanted to make enough room for everybody.
That's fair. We can adjust as needed and then take a screenshot at the end. All right, Hedgie.
Let me find the slide. Oh, right. this one. Okay. So I want you all to know that I do understand what a hear me out is.
Okay.
And I understand that a hear me out is not like a woman who can kill you is not just a hear me out.
Mm.
However, so once again, I do kind of have a spicy take associated with this one that I think it makes it more hear me out
I
worthy.
have a hunch.
Fair enough.
I have a hunch. Not what I was.
So
Not what I was
hear me
expecting.
out.
Okay.
Hear me out. This is the better version.
Okay, that's a hear me out. Yeah, that's understand. This is brilliant, but
This is the better version. This is brilliant, but I like this.
You know what's really funny, Hedgie? Is that when I was stressing to Anu and Roos the other day about who amongst my list of husbandos would be considered to hear me out, and Anu literally said you're actually pretty vanilla, all things considered. I don't know why you agreed to do a hear me out, because a lot of your people aren't hear me outs. People like Midna are a hear me out.
He said that.
I think it was either him or Roos that said that.
Oh,
Whoever said that
Fully name dropped Midna as a hear me out.
that's so
Whoever
funny.
said that was wrong. Whoever said that was so wrong. Like, respectfully to my friend. Whoever
Both
said
of you under the bus,
Midna
I'm
is a hear
sorry.
me out is wrong. But no, I don't know. I think the like normal Twilight version of Midna is very pretty. If I had a chance, 100% would. However, Midna is so much better. Yeah, I don't know, like for me, like Twilight Midna is a princess. She is like very regal and more like upstanding and not as much fun. Like Midna, oh yeah, Dan's right. It's the gremlin energy. Fuck. Called up on my own
Yeah,
Well,
I was gonna say.
yeah,
I was like, what
we
you're
all have
describing
types.
Is that Midna is that Twilight Midna is the
Mhm.
dignified version, is the dignified print like royal version of the gremlin that we get.
I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
if this says more about you or if this is more about Dan.
Yes.
Yes,
Um,
I think that's a yes.
Yes. But no, like Midna is fun. She's having a
Mhm.
terrible time. She'd definitely be down to try some shit. Anyways.
Okay, so
but yeah, so
I-
hear me out. Midna's better.
I would like to ask, because I don't know enough about Twilight Princess or the Legend of Zelda, like fandom, like universe in general. Is there a reason why, like, I've always wondered this, like, I forget, because I know Anu talked about it during his stream. Why is Midna an imp in?
The
And that,
bad
like, is it-
guy cursed her is the long story short.
Okay, and is like the headpiece part of the curse, or is it like something else?
I'm trying to remember. I don't know if the headpiece is super Anu and Lamp are saying it's an artifact of power, and I believe them.
Okay, so it's kind of like a thing that is like basically, so it's kind of like a limiter that's like keeping her in imp form, I'm assuming, question mark, it's it's powering the curse, I'm guessing.
No. Oh no, it is you're right. Yeah, it is. It's part of a MacGuffin that you have to assemble later to do shit.
Oh, I see.
It doesn't
Okay.
have anything to do with her curse.
Okay.
I also did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know any of this, so I'm just like.
I think I played this game
see
once, but I remember nothing.
I see the resemblance between like Impna and Twilight Midna. It was just one of those things where I sat there and was like, I'm not getting it. I don't understand where, like, what caused this to happen. Thank you.
How did that turn into that?
Yeah, like my first guess was, oh no, someone sapped her power, which makes super sense because it's like usually when gods get their powers axed, they turn into like bitty, like little bitty versions of something. But
I mean, essentially, that's what happened. Yeah.
oh,
Interesting.
I see.
I've been hoping for
Thank
them
you.
to
Thank you for
re-release
explaining
it on
these things to
Switch.
me, the noob.
No, it's fine. You explained Digimon and Final Fantasy XIV to me, my guy. You're totally fine. But yeah, I do love Twilight Princess a lot. So I think a big part of me too for these Hear Me Outs was I wanted to choose characters from franchises that I like a lot or
Yeah.
are important to me. So yeah, that was something that went into my considerations. Yeah, Twilight Princess was actually the first Legend of Zelda game I fully finished by myself.
Ooh.
Well, we had an N64 with Ocarina and Majora's Mask, but I was like just a smidge too young to play those games.
Like in terms of like not understanding what the story was, or like
Well,
too.
so like I've always had like a pretty good reading. Like they would send me to like the upper K classes to get books, so I could like read everything that was going on. It was just like I just was not of an age. I was like 8. Like imagine trying to get through Majora's Mask when you're 8, right?
Yeah, no.
So
As an adult, I
it's
still have trouble
like
getting through that game.
So like you can like the words on the page, like you understand what the words are, you just don't understand what they mean in context.
Right, or I'd have trouble figuring out what to do next. Like in Ocarina, I just got stuck in the Deku Tree because like in the room with the slingshot, I could not find the ladder that was up in the corner. So I think I assumed I soft locked myself somehow. And then in Majora's, I actually was able to stop the moon for the first time and kind of get out to Hyrule Field, and I did make it to the forest eventually. But somewhere, I think it was the part where you're supposed to go find the witch's sister. I just could not find her. So,
That's fair.
yeah, and then I didn't really have any consoles that would play Zelda because after that we became PlayStation people. And when Dan and I started dating, he had a Wii U and he had Twilight Princess, and I was like, oh shit, I love those games. So yeah.
Honestly, I don't know a lot about, like, I'm assuming they're kind of there's like core things that they overlap in personality because obviously they're the same person, but like I personally, like, just looking between the two pictures, I do like Midna's, like Imp Midna's design better.
Well, the Imp one has more personality.
Yeah, I think it's also
tall,
just
once she's tall, it's like, oh yeah, she's hot, but from what I remember, she's just like, hello, I am princess lady now, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, I think for me, I just like the intricacy of like the headpiece, even though it has really nothing much to do with Midna herself. But I just liked how they took elements of the original Midna and then like squashed it down and simplified it, and still made her an interesting creature to look at.
Yeah, no, I think the small design is more interesting as well. And yeah, I'm totally with Anu. To clarify, all Midna is good Midna. Base take, my guy. But yeah, I do also think, like, people in chat have been saying, you do build your relationship with Imp Midna. Like, spoiler for, a very old game. The Twilight Midna only, the adult, well, not adult, they're both adults. The bigger Midna only appears, like, in the last cutscene.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't really have as much of a connection with her as
Mhm.
as opposed to like the little one that you've been spending most of the game
Yeah.
with.
That's
I
like
think
in Beauty
so.
and the Beast, where the Beast becomes the guy at the end, and she's like, "Who the
Oh
fuck
my
is this?
god,
I didn't
yes.
fall in love with that."
Yeah,
It's
no,
like,
like
who are
slow
you?
down.
Bring him
Slow
back.
down. Yeah, it's similar. It's similar. You both have been saying like personality is winning it out. And I think I'm very much in the same place.
Yeah, I feel like because like a lot of these things when we talk about it and we're like looking at these characters, it's really easy to just have a cool character design, but it's always like, so like when you have a bunch of really hot characters, who stands out to you, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, that's a good one.
It is a good one.
I really hope that they re-release that game for Switch, because I've been really wanting to play it, but God, I'm
Yeah.
not setting up my Wii U.
I think there are others that should be released first.
Yeah.
Because they haven't been released as recently, but I mean, I wouldn't complain if they did, you know?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't complain. Like, they're redoing Ocarina, which is great, but like just to do a new port for Twilight would be nice. Okay. All right. So yeah, okay, we were talking about One Piece.
Uh-huh.
I don't think Nation's here. Nation has seen this character but does not know who he is.
Okay.
I did not pick anybody who is like actively hot because that's not a hear me out.
To be fair, everyone is kind of like a 90s cartoon like rubber band character in that.
I know
anime,
it says,
to be fair.
"Shut up, Jackal. You don't know anything." Okay. Yes. So I don't think Nation's here right now, so I can talk about this freely. I don't. Yeah, but he's been AFK. I think. Oh, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, this isn't really a spoiler. I'm not going to say anything spoiler-wise. I'm just going to talk about this character specifically. He was he was in the live action when he shouldn't have been.
Okay, that's interesting.
Mio. I love this guy, Bartholomew. Mio, this fucking guy.
He's such a fucking idiot.
I love him so much. So
He's such an idiot. Oh my god.
For those who don't know, this character shows up and you do not like him. You're like, who the fuck are you? Like, I don't like you. Whatever. And he's doing stuff and you're like, I don't know what he's doing. And then you find out this man only traveled to the Grand Line because he becomes a huge fan of Luffy. He is the biggest fan of the Straw Hat Pirates ever, and all he does, these faces that he's making, they're all for the Straw Hats.
Except for the other one, because that one's for Uda.
No, the top one, yeah, the bottom two, but the other one is just him like being active. Like I just wanted to have a normal face in there.
Rolling over the Straw Hats, yeah.
Yeah. He is great. 10 out of 10. He absolutely is simp, but for all the Straw Hats. I wouldn't say he likes one more than the other. Obviously, he's a huge fan of Luffy, but like shut up, you just love me. Jamie. Yeah, I love him. I couldn't pick.
He's a fun character.
Yeah, he's a great character. He does every time we see him, he's doing something for the Straw Hat crew, and he's making funny faces, and he does not care what happens to him. He just wants Luffy to succeed. This is your hot take. That cartoon that is boy cartoon me.
Jamie, incredible. Fucking incredible, Jamie.
Yes, I love Mio so much. Wow. You're okay, boy. That was a very loud wow from the boy.
Yeah, I thought I heard like
Did
the
you hear
tail
that?
end of that. Yeah, I heard the tail end of that. Goodness me.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard
boy.
the wow.
He's on the other side of the room. Oh, he's
He's
saying mommy
hollering.
loud. Wow. He yelled at me apparently because I'm loud. Oh well.
Oh, no.
Hot take. I'm not 100% sure this is a hear me out. Well, I'm not 100% sure it's a hear me out either, but like a lot of people don't like him for some reason. So it's a hot take to me.
When he's first introduced, he's kind of weird and like
Yeah.
people
Well, I hated him.
I-
At the first couple episodes where we saw him, I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
I don't worry. I was valid because I literally was one of those people where I'm like, okay, you're just another one of those really funny looking pirates again.
Yeah.
And then he was a little bit of a dipshit, and I was like, okay, you're
okay,
just,
I can see.
You're just a little upstart.
I don't. So the thing about Oda, the creator of One Piece, is what happens is you end up liking characters even though you hate them. Like, I don't think there's any character I was like, why does this character exist? Like, I think that even the worst characters, and I'm not going to say any names because there are people who haven't seen things, but there are certain characters, one that creates lava, that you hate him, but he's not a bad character. He's a good character in the sense of what he exists in the story. Oda, I do not think Oda has written any bad characters. It's just a matter of not liking them.
Yeah, like in terms of, because there are definitely a few characters who I sit there and I'm like, I want to punch you in the throat with all of my bare teeth.
Yeah. So every time a new character,
very pink man
who just likes my boy, people do not like him, and every time I'm like, but I love him. He's such a simp, and I love it so much.
He grew on me. Yeah.
That's what it is most of the time they grow on you after a little bit. Even the villains, they tend to grow on you. But yeah, that's Mio. He's I love him so much. But like, I couldn't pick the classics like, Yamato or Law or.
Yamato is not a hear me out.
That's exactly why.
Hear me out.
And that's why I didn't pick them, because I did not think they were hear me outs.
Yeah, like that's why. Like I was like, do people consider like?
I just not like these versions of
my
images
boy,
I grabbed.
Do they consider my boy hear me out because he is like what 15, 16 feet tall and has like has a very similar mouth to what Bartholomew has. And then a bunch of my friends were like, no, he's just
he's not a hear me out.
He's just a big hot man.
He just
he's
wants
just
to eat
a
his
big
donuts.
Hot man, and I'm like, fuck, you're right.
He just wants to eat
his
his donuts.
Big hot man who loves donuts.
Exactly.
I'm like, damn it, you're right.
Exactly. So there are so many people who are like way too hot in the show, and like there's other people who I was like, oh, but I don't like you like that. But like,
you respect them for what they play in the game.
Every time Mio shows up, he makes me happy. So that's, that's valid.
Like there's certain there are certain big arc villains who show up in certain stories. Like I'm thinking of characters that are showing like the smile person or the very pink string person.
Wolf said to add him, and I was like, no. I'm
like
good.
some of them in here, like there are some characters in there where I see them and I'm like, as a character, as their individual person, I want to punch them in the throat with all of my teeth and then break
Thank you,
them
Matt.
over the wheel.
Thank you. He makes me very happy. Every time I see him, I'm like...
in terms of how they are, like, in terms of their role within the story, they make a lot of sense. And I'm like, you are a very well-written villain.
Yes.
I think Oda makes interesting and compelling characters. Like, I did not get super far in One Piece. I stopped barely short. I stopped in the middle of Impel Down. So that's... Yeah, it's an interesting point. I do know what happens at the end of Impel Down. But yeah, no, like, I'm very much in agreement there. Even the characters you don't dislike, you can kind of like respect and acknowledge their interesting. I also gotta say, this guy hot when he angry. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's what he's got a face. He's got
when Mew is able to get his shit together and like
that's why I had to add.
And is like pulling his weight. He can be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's why I had to add a normal face in there, because he does have his moments where it's like, don't worry, senpai, I've got this, and then he's all cool.
He's cool for all of 0.5 seconds and then gets immediately kicked off the edge.
And then he'll see Nami and then he just fucking loses it. I love him so much.
He rocketed into the stratosphere.
Yeah. I love him so much. All right, that's my next Hear Me Out.
That's a valid one. Honestly, Mew is a great one.
I love him.
Mew is great. Oh, I don't know what's in this one. I forget now. I forget. We're just gonna open it up and I'm gonna see what the fuck I hid behind this. I don't remember what this is.
Those are my more. I knew the Homestuck was gonna come into this at some point.
Right, how am I gonna fence? How do I have? Okay,
Hmm.
so this is probably one of my more legitimate hear me outs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
First and foremost, I want everyone to know I know nothing about Homestuck. I never got into it. I know absolutely nothing.
God, oh
I would just see
God,
people
I
walking
just
around with the
traumatized
colors,
half the
and I'm
people
like,
in this
what is
game.
happening?
I just traumatized
Kame.
half the people
I know, I know nothing.
in this chat.
I know
Okay.
nothing.
Akane, this is better for you. This is better for you.
So I've
You're
heard,
much
which is why I
better.
never even started it. So,
So the TLDR about Homestuck
oh god.
is that basically it's about it. Like, it starts off as like a bunch of kids playing a video game, but then it turns out the video game is real. And then it throws them into this whole like timeline spinning, like alien tossing bullshit shenanigans thing that is just completely unhinged, with like the barest thread of sanity going through it. So anyone who knows Homestuck understands that these are the aliens in question. They are the trolls, and most people understand that the trolls are fucking unhinged because they come from like a very
So it's just Jumanji.
No, it's worse.
It's worse. It is more unhinged than It's like if
boy.
Jumanji and Evangelion took like overdosed on acid and then decided to write fanfic together. So the TLDR is that the trolls come from a planet that has been slightly like over time has been I guess manipulated to be a very aggressive and violent sort of might makes right sort of style, lifestyle. The problem with that is that all the trolls in the game, all the trolls on the planet have different colors of bloods, and because of how the blood and of like the rarities of blood and the inherent power and strength that come and powers and strengths that come with their particular blood colors, it becomes the caste system becomes very aggressively color coded. So it ends up being that most, like, even though there are a lot of people who are the quote low bloods, which are like red, orange, and yellow, yes, this is where the rainbow vampire Roos was talking about comes from. But these are different. So Homestuck is now the quote extended unit. It's kind of like how like Marvel has its Marvel like extended universe, right? There was Homestuck, and now there's the Homestuck extended universe. The characters in the original Homestuck were fine TM, but because of all the shenanigans that was happening, they were not. It was kind of hard to really like get to really understand them as people, because they were basically there for the plot, and because there was just so much bullshit happening, it was really hard to keep track of who was doing what. These three in particular are from the prequel side story known as Hive Swap Friend Sim, where basically the story is that the titular, like the player is the quote reader that has shown up in previous works that are not related to Homestuck. Like the creator of Homestuck had other things, and that was the token like insert reader here like stand-in thing character. And it's not related to Homestuck, but they used this as this like model of the reader as the person to be the player character. And they are a human that somehow crash lands into the planet of the trolls. And as you're kind of, stumbling your way through the planet and trying to just survive this weird new place you've basically been isekai'd to, you meet a bunch of different trolls, And I'm not like I have normally been a person who likes characters who are of the lower caste because they're more down to earth, grounded people because of how they were because they are technically like they are very low caste, so they are treated very poorly. They are basically like living in slums most of the time and like struggle to like make a decent living. But and so like because of that sort of living society, they were more like realistic, they were more worldly, like more down to earth and more relatable in terms of their humanistic properties, compared to the high bloods, which are like blue bloods and purple bloods and fuchsia bloods, because they are people like because they, first of all, the highest caste trolls are waterbound. They live in the water. They very rarely associate with people on the land. So obviously, as a person, I'm like, I don't really associate with that. Also, most of them are tyrannical dipshits, because it is literally the spoiled rotten type of thing, where because of their inherent power and the money they were born, the power they were born into,
Jamie.
they tend to be really, really awful. And the same is with these guys. So they come from high blood. They come from high bloods. Like the one in the middle is of the highest blood because he's purple. The one and that's Marvis. The one on the left is Malik. He is a blue blood, and then the one on the right is Gallic, and he is an indigo blood. So they're pretty high up there. They are all surprisingly very, very calm, and like, yes, they have the typical like unhinged, violent tendencies of the entire troll race, but like there are more people who would rather just, they are people who you can talk with and you don't feel like you're going insane. Malik is a hacker and a programmer. He is he kind of lives as if lives fully aware that the planet he lives in, the society he lives in, is very dystopic, and he has that sort of realism to him. Like, he's probably one of the most down to earth blue bloods that I've ever met. Because I have interacted with other blue bloods in the game, and they're a little bit crazy. Like, I think one of them tries to lock you up because she thinks you're a cute pet and a fascinating creature, and you have to basically persuade her to let you be like a normal ass person and not be locked up as a pet. Gallic is a little bit more divisive because he is very, very, very verbose, and he is kind of stuck up. Like, he's probably the most stuck up of the group. He has a very, how do I put it? He speaks like he speaks like a lawyer textbook. He speaks like a law textbook. So a lot of people would be like, "Why do you like him? He's literally like the most like exhausting person to be around." And I'm like, I don't know. He's kind of chill. Once you kind of just like sit down and let him talk, he's perfect. Like, you can just go to, like, he invites you to his house and you guys just like have tea and chill. And I think at one point Malik shows up and gives him a tattoo on his back. Because he wanted to be adventurous for once in his life, and I was like, okay, sure, buddy, go get your illicit tattoo from this one person who like randomly shows up.
I have something to say.
Yeah.
Why is this guy got the horns from the Christmas trees? The doctors tell us not to stick up places we shouldn't.
I can't tell. I don't know either. Every single troll has weird horns.
Mm-hmm.
Every single troll has different shaped horns. I don't know why his are Christmas trees. I don't know. I've never figured that one out. I mean, listen. One of the Rustbloods has like one of the Rustbloods has horns that look like sausages, like cartoon sausages.
Oh no,
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't like that.
Okay? Like, I don't know why the horns are like that. They're just like that, TM.
I feel like I heard Edgy make a noise. It just is broken now.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you would make that a quote. Yep.
And then Marvis, who is in the middle, is part of the group called like the thing about his particular group of like blood color people is that they all have this weird thing about worshiping clowns. And they're all like they're all the most prone to being fucking insane and murderous. He is one of the ones who is not fucking insane and murderous. Also, in case you haven't noticed, he's packing in the chest area and the chesticles. He's functionally the closest thing. He is the closest thing on his planet that you would get to an idol.
Come up here.
Like a rock star, and everybody loves him, and he, unlike most of his kind who will fly into murderous rages for shits and giggles of killing people, he is very he approaches you as someone who understanding that you are someone in distress, and basically pulls you from a very uncomfortable situation and keeps you safe. Like one of the routes that he has is that you act like you do something and you accidentally start a looping time paradox that fucks up the entire universe, and so the entire universe so the time space continuum trying to fix itself is like, we need to get rid of the thing that is causing this paradox, and that's you. And Marvis spends the entire time in that route basically trying to stop the universe from killing you.
Cool.
And that causes the collapse of the universe, but that's fine.
Hey.
But yeah, all of them are like sane, normal people that I would willingly be able to I would willingly sit down with and not be afraid that they were just gonna stab me in the throat.
Yeah.
At moment's notice, or lock me up and turn me into a pet, or other such strange, precarious things.
All right. We're gonna move on because I cannot.
I am so sorry about the shenanigans,
No,
the hot mess that is that.
No, now he's on the cake forever. Oh god.
I also have to apologize because I was the one who told Anpu how to use the quotes because I thought it would be used against me.
Oh. I'm not surprised it's used against me, if that makes you feel better.
Into a corner over here. There we go.
Yeah.
Gallic will be the one to hide in that corner, to represent my trolls.
Yeah, I'm sure it's coming to Anu, and I deserve it, so I can't even complain.
Okay, I think I fixed this. Yeah, there we go.
Anyway, sorry for rambling about the troll, about Homestuck for this long.
No, it's fine.
I needed to give context, because otherwise everyone's gonna be like, what the fuck is Homestuck about anyways?
True, some of us did not have any context.
Yeah, and it is a webcomic, Jamie. It seems like something you would like. And I don't know. It's hard for me to judge like the hear me outness of that because I was also in the Homestuck fandom. So to me, that's like, yeah, everybody was like crushing on the trolls, but I don't know how it appears to like people who weren't there.
For as far as I am aware, because like I have someone because again, like I am like you because I'm in the fandom. I had friends who were in the fandom, so we would talk about these things as if it was totally normal. I do know that I have heard from my friends who have heard from people who are outside of the Homestuck fandom that people who are not of the Homestuck fandom view people who are / were in the Homestuck fandom as really, really fucking weird and unhinged.
I think that's
fair.
a small. I think there was a very loud minority I think the issue with the Homestuck fandom was it just got very big very quickly, and then
Very big, very quickly, and I think another part of it was is that, as with a lot of these shows, these media, because it's not a show, it is a webcomic, as Hedgie said. I think the one problem was is that like that's the thing, is that most people's only interaction with the fandom was someone who is really shitty or really, really, really fucking weird, and it would like weird, like it would kind of just like freak them out a little bit.
Yeah,
I
kind
think,
of. Sorry, go ahead.
but yeah, like one of the problems that came from the fandom, I think, and made it so like unapproachable, was one of the faults of a lot of fandoms that have a lot of characters, which is the shipping wars. And people got really, really, really unhinged about their shipping wars.
Jamie in 2026 is gonna get into Homestuck.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's more like there's fucking weirdos in every fandom, and like the bigger you get, the more weirdos you get.
Yeah.
And that's what
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, it's like the
Anyway,
has-been fandom can be like that sometimes. It's a little, some of them, it's kind of like the same kind of feeling where you're like, okay, well, don't let the fans ruin it for you, because some of them get a little unhinged, and it's like, no, just enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah, cause thing is, for the time it was, and for the some of the stuff that shows up, some like the media that shows up in the webcomic, it's really well done. I think most of it was done in MS Paint. That's why it's called that's why it was called MS Paint Adventures originally.
There was a point where it switched over to Photoshop, though.
I would not be surprised, honestly. But yeah, like it did a fit, like it for what they did, it's a really cool media piece, I will say that. It's just the storyline goes everywhere and nowhere at once.
All right, you ready, Hedgie?
Yeah. Okay. So, interestingly enough, Akane, I think for this one, if it's the one I'm thinking of, which I hope it is, I had a similar issue to you with Bartholomew from One Piece, where I wanted to include somebody, but the issue is everyone in these games is so fucking hot.
Yeah.
So this is a Hades character. I am gonna keep it
very.
I'm gonna keep it kind of vague and try and like stuff you would find out about this character. Yes, Anu, Hades. Stuff you would find out about this character very quickly. So
guys, I'm playing that on Saturday. It's like you knew.
Playing it on Saturday.
I'm playing it on Saturday.
Oh.
But yeah, the issue is they're all just so fucking hot that it's hard to find.
I have seen very hot faces. Yes.
So anyway,
Hades truly is. Yeah. No, not a hear me out. Not a hear me out. Absolutely not a hear me out. No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Fair. This is the one I feel like I don't have a particular.
Is he the guy who brings people across the way?
Yeah.
So this is.
That's Karen.
I can tell because he's got an oar.
Yeah, this is Karen. He's the boatman.
Not a hear me out. Not a hear me out.
I'm getting mixed messages from the chat.
Just don't worry about chat.
But yeah, this is Karen. This is like from Greek mythology, Karen, the boatman of the Styx. I should also mention like I'm so happy to have caught Jimmy's attention. Hi, Jimmy. Yeah, so he's very dead and creepy, and he talks only by grunting, but that's fine. This is particularly
sorry, Dan does that sometimes too, doesn't he? He'll be like a whole question when you ask Dan, and he'll be like,
Sorry, continue. Are we? Is all of this just building up to us making us like nodding in sagely as we fully understand why Hedgie married Dan?
No, this guy isn't like. No, guy is very much not like Dan at. Well, no, that's not true because I'm about to say a bunch of nice things about him to justify this, and there are things that are very nice about. Like when I see him grunting, like he literally is like, like
I see.
Zombie groans.
Like full zombie groans. He's like got purple smoke coming out of his face. That's fine. It's really that's fine. Anyway, what was I saying? I chose his. Oh yeah, this is him from. He's in both Hades 1 and Hades 2. I chose Hades 2 sprite because it shows off some of his better assets.
I see the arms. I saw the arms. Yeah. That's the first thing I noticed. The arms.
There's full dialogue into about how good his arms look.
I mean, listen, when you row an oar all day.
Exactly. And believe me, he knows how to use that oar for more than rowing. I will not go further on the subject because spoilers.
Hot.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Man knows how to use an oar. Just saying.
He does know how to use an oar.
Jackal, you're here because you want to judge us. You didn't have to be here. I'll drag you in kicking and screaming for the Smasher Pass. Don't worry about it.
No.
Yeah.
IMO, not to hear me out. IMO, not to hear me out.
I think that's fair. There are some other characters I was thinking about, and you'll see them because like my bonus is just like a list of like the cutting room floor.
Thank you. Yeah.
Basically, so you can see who my other possibilities were. Also, there was just at a point like wherever Hear Me Out was like me going, I'm not a furry, but so I was also trying to like sort of
yeah, I was trying to avoid that too.
So I kind of landed on Karen. But yeah, no, he is tall, he's dark, he's handsome, he's got a job, he is rich. He's like in the characters like he does seem money. He does seem to be like a legitimately good guy. Like he has a lot of siblings. They all talk about like how he was there for them or helped them with something at some point. Everyone talks about how diligent he is. In the first game, it's kind of made a point that like he could potentially be in because he's your like in mid-run shop. He's your in mid-run shop. So like there's a point at which it's talked about he could be in a lot of trouble for helping Zagreus out, but he still does it anyway. So yeah, Karen can use those arms to pick me up and do things, TM.
I just want to give him a big ol' hug.
Slap him on the cake.
I just want to give him a big ol' hug.
Howdy from YouTube.
No,
thank you for the follow. Thank you.
You're so valid for Karen.
Oh yeah, let me get him on the cake.
Slap him.
Slap him on that cake.
Bam.
Slap him like you would a bag of rice.
Oh. How you slap him back the rice, sheep?
Slap the rice. You gotta make sure that they're full. And well stored, because if they start dropping those grains of rice, I tell you what.
Just a Jackal. All right. Well, oh boy, it'd be my turn again, huh?
Yeah, it sure
I don't remember what this is. Oh, good God. It could be anything.
I like how as we get further down the list, we're like, I don't remember what I put here anymore.
Like I know I switched a couple out, and then I know exactly. I think I know what I put in here, but I just don't know what's next. Like I just don't know. I don't remember what order I put them in. So this is gonna be fun.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Oh, I know what that's a pickle.
All right. No, I'll hear you, Otakane. Let's go. All right, tell me about the pickle. Tell me about the angry pickle.
So, he big? He thick? He knows what he wants. That's it. I have no other explanation. Some of this would not surprise some of you.
No, first of all, this is 100% hear me out. This is probably the hear me outest hear me out that we've had so far. I was kind of expecting it a little.
Yeah,
I mean, anybody who wasn't expecting it, I don't know what to tell you.
You
didn't watch me play Monster Hunter.
I've been like all of everyone else's takes have been pretty good so far. Like I'm like, no, that's valid.
Yeah,
I understand. I understand that. The pickle. The
Connie,
pickle.
this is for you, and I'm happy for you.
Yeah, you know what? If the pickle does it for you, listen. Now I'm so glad. Now I'm so glad I gave you that spicy pickled sticker.
Yes.
I'm so happy I gave you that pickle sticker.
I have no other explanation. But it is a hear me out, and I said what I said, and
It sure is. It sure is one.
You are seen, you are heard, you are valid queen.
Thank you. We look and we listen and we
funny.
don't.
That's so, like I'm so like please understand I was not laughing at you. I was just laughing because I just saw it. I was like, that's hilarious. Somehow this makes sense and makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, don't worry about it.
I think chat's judging.
Don't worry about that. She said.
I don't care. They can. If they're judging, then they didn't. You can. I mean, judging and having seen it coming is two different things, but it's fine.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't know what anybody expected.
That's fine. That's.
Oh, that's so
this
funny.
is okay. So real quick, this is probably my most unhinged, who I thought was last, but he was not apparently.
No, he's not.
And I did not put him on the list, but I had Drogon on there, and I was like, I probably shouldn't have two.
I like for the second where he was just the entire cake.
So
That was pretty good.
Listen, it would make sense. He would fit. He would be just the entire cake. I would not be surprised.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll Drogon honorable mention, but that's.
Drogon honorable mention.
Wolf was talking to me and he was saying we were talking about all these characters and I'm like, that's a dragon. I'm not. You know what? We're gonna limit it. Okay. Well, I got nothing. I have nothing to explain myself other than what I've already told you. If you don't know, it's a monster from Monster Hunter. That's the whole story. That's the whole story. That's it. He very big. He very angry. And he knows what he wants. He just wants food. I don't know. I like
He's
that.
just a hungry boy.
He's just a hungry boy.
Connie holds Devil Joe. I just think he's neat.
Yeah.
Every time I see more of I hear Akane talk about the pickle, I'm so glad I found that pickle sticker and gave it to you. It just fills me with joy to know that I have added something about the pickle to your life.
Jackal, I don't know why you're yelling about it. I don't know why this surprises you. I don't know. If it didn't surprise my husband, I guess it shouldn't surprise anybody else. All right, next.
Find someone who loves you like Akane loves the pickle chat.
Yeah.
Valid, true, facts. All right.
Hi, Roost. Yeah, don't worry about it. You saw nothing. Sheep's turn.
Hi, Roost.
Yeah, Roost came at a very interesting time.
You missed that. Don't worry.
Roost came in at a very. Anyways, so this one I'm gonna preface with, he is the most normal looking of all of my hear me outs.
Good, we need a cleanser.
But the moment you see him, you'll understand why he's a hear me out.
Okay. Makes sense. 100% makes sense.
It's Goro Akechi from Persona 5. Yeah. I had a feeling I would have to defend my like of him. So, I know anyone who has played Persona 5 knows what's wrong with this boy. I'm not gonna say he's a man because he's not a man yet. He's not of age yet. But everyone who has played Persona 5 knows what the fuck is wrong with this boy.
I'll watch the VOD later. Maybe don't, Roost.
Watch the
Maybe
VOD roost.
don't.
Watch the VOD roost.
So to avoid too much spoilers, because I know that not everyone has played Persona 5 slash are in the middle of Persona 5 and have not gotten there. I thought he was 17. I thought he was 7. Listen, either way, he's still in high school, and therefore he is, to me, he's still a wee babbin because
Picking
I am
him-
in my 30s.
Picking him is almost kind of like picking Azula, like crazy and hot. That's that's
Crazy and hot. So
Yeah.
I defend him. So the reason I chose him is because I defend his actions, not what. So let me explain. What
That's what
he
I'm
is.
sorry. The jackal yelling.
So what he I'm not defending what he's done. He's done real heinous things. Like he has hurt a lot of people. He has hurt a lot of people for if you look at it, really, really petty reasons. However, while I don't like absolve him of the things that he has chosen to do, what I will defend is that he is not doing this like he does this because he is lashing out of trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I understand what the trauma that happens to you is not your fault. What you do with that trauma is absolutely your fault. But like when you have a child that is as emotionally abused and manipulated as he is for as long as he has been, you can see why his brain had to make that psychotic break. You can see why he went crazy. So yes, there is blame. I put blame on him. He still needs to pay for what the fuck he did to people. But I place most of the blame of the things he chooses to do on his shit ass dad.
Yeah.
Because that's the person who's been manipulating him and abusing him for all of his life.
Just like Azula.
And I just I want a part as the adult, I sit there and I'm like, I need to take you. I need to sit you down and we just need to talk. We will need to talk over coffee and tea and maybe in the metaverse, possibly, so that you can so you will be more truthful to me. And I just want you to talk your shit out, man. You have so much therapy to do. I am not a therapist. I want to get this boy to therapy. I aggressively want to get this boy to therapy because oh my god, this boy needs so much therapy. Get this child some therapy stat.
Mm-hmm.
And so I will until which time that I get this boy into enough therapy and he still chooses to do the things he does, then everything is on him. But until which point that happens, I'm blaming his shit ass dad for the fuck shit that he did.
Yeah.
For fucking this child
that's
up.
valid.
Yeah. I think he's still I don't know, even if he is technically to 18, I think having 18 as being the arbitrary age where you're suddenly adult is legally necessary but kind of bullshit. You're still a kid when you're 18. Your brain ain't finished cooking.
Yeah, people say, "Oh, your brain isn't fully mature until 25." Please understand. The reason why 25 was the quote cutoff point is because that's the point when they stopped the study. So for all we know, the brain can continue to develop past 25. 18 and 25 is a 7-year difference. Do you know how much growing you can do in 7 years?
Yeah, and they have done follow-up studies, and they found it does keep growing. It's constantly changing. But yeah, I think this is his age kind of does work for him in that regard.
Yeah.
Because he's still a kid, and so therefore he still does have a chance to grow and change. There comes a point in your life when it is on you to go get your therapy and to like fix yourself. He's getting to that point, but he's not quite there yet. But that being said, I am a little surprised this is not a case of whole man disposal from Sheeb.
I think it's because when I was playing through the game and I guess it's the way that he was written. There was so much pain and anguish in this child, like genuine pain and anguish, that like to me this was not the actions of an evil person like maliciously hurting people and like betraying the group. This was what I saw was an incredibly sad, lonely, hurt child who is crying and who is like bleeding from every orifice, is so heartbroken, and is like trying every which way to find anyone to scream for help from. Like this is a child who is screaming for help in all of his actions. And unfortunately, the way that he has learned that he will get any attention is through harming others and violence.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel bad for him because there are kids like that. I have worked with kids like this. There was a child in a kindergarten that I worked with where I knew him as a problem child. I knew him as a problem because he's always acting out, he's always fidgeting, he's always getting into trouble, and I disliked this child so I disliked this child because I was so frustrated with him because I was like, why can't you just behave? Like what is it about this child that it's not getting through to him that that what he is doing is wrong and is going to get him in trouble, is going to make him feel miserable. And then one day, while we were having afternoon snack and the kids were getting picked up his older brother comes up to him, and the kid is literally like minding his own business, eating his snack. And his brother immediately, like while he's like mid-eating, the brother comes in and like headlocks the kid and is like fully like bothering this child and getting physical with this child.
Hmm.
And I'm standing there what is? I'm sitting there like, wait, hold on, please. I'm saying there being like, is this like? I'm watching the interaction, looking for a way to be like, okay, how do I form the sentence to say, hey, stop that? Like, when do I step in and say, hey, maybe you shouldn't do that to your brother, let him finish eating? But I'm sitting there at the same time going like, the dad is standing right next to them. Surely he has as the adult figure, male figure in their life. He should be the one who should be doing something, right? The dad is on his phone.
Yeah.
And literally without looking up, in the most flattest voice, just goes, older brother name, leave him alone. Without even stopping it. And I'm sitting there being like, oh, I understand now. Because this child that is causing problems in my classroom is causing problems because he has learned that the only way he can get attention is by being bad and acting out.
Yeah.
He is crying for attention. He is looking for a way to be seen by any adult in the room. And the only way he has learned that he can do that, both from the way his dad reacts, from the way that the teachers react, from the way that he is treated by his brother, is through violence and through acting out and through bad behavior. And that is exactly what I see in Goro.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I worked in education a bit, and yeah, a lot of times it is the parents, TM. But yeah, and I don't know. I like Persona 5 a lot as well. For me, it's hard to find a Hear Me Out because kind of like you were saying, all the characters are so well written. There's something very compelling about all of them. But I do think this is a good Hear Me Out. Yeah,
because of all of the Persona characters that I like, I feel like Goro was when I voiced that I actually really genuinely liked Goro. a lot of my friends gave me a look and was like, "What are you talking
Yeah.
about? He's insane." And I
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah, but hear me out."
Yeah.
And so I knew, like, when we did a hear me out, I knew that Goro was gonna have to be one of them because he's very like, everyone in Persona is handsome and beautiful and normal looking because they're
Thanks.
just people, right? But it was specifically the way he was written and the stuff and the things that happened to him where I feel like if I had not had that interaction with that child when I was working with in education, I would not be as sympathetic towards Goro. But because because I had that interaction, and now and when I was speaking with Goro, yes, Goro has to still pay for the things that he chose to do. But to me, the reason why he was not a whole man disposal was because I heard there was a lot of pain and a lot of loneliness in the way that he is ranting and raving at Joker. A lot of the things that he says he hates Joker about it's a lot of projection, right? He is projecting a lot of the things that he never got. And I'm like, oh, this is a child who has never been loved in his life, and he just needs someone to love him. He's going about it a very, very, very unhealthy way. But then, we meet his dad, and we see the kind of shit his dad did, and we learn about what happened to him as a child, and we're like, oh, that's why you're fucked up, because your dad is a piece of shit.
I mean, Jackal. Again, I'm gonna bring her up one more time. Azula is the exact same, and she's to hear me out for a lot of people.
So, I personally like Goro because when he's not outside of before everything else, before we learn everything else. Okay, so you want to understand why I like him, right? When we were still meeting him in the game, right? Like in the early parts of the game, when we first meet him in the whole in the TV show, I did get a little annoyed at him because I had grown attached to Joker. Obviously, right? By the time we meet him, Joker is, we've been with Joker, we know Joker, we've been attached to Joker. And so I did get a little annoyed with him. But in a way, I also enjoyed how he interacted with Joker. Because Joker up until Makoto was pretty much the only was pretty much the brains of the group. I'll be real with you, because even though Mona technically is their mentor, Joker is the brains of their group. I hate to say it. And so to have someone
saying a lot,
who,
yeah.
So Makoto did add the more brains to the group, right? And Haru and Haru and Futaba also added intelligence to the group. But it was the fact that he is the interaction between him and and Joker. Yeah, and listen. As I've played through Royal, Yusuke has grown on me. I do fucking adore Yusuke. Yusuke is probably tied with Goro as my favorite character. Yusuke, I love how Tism that art boy is. I love the art boy Tism.
Let him say fuck.
let Yusuke say fuck.
A lot of people don't like Yusuke, but I actually really loved Yusuke.
No, I love the art boy Tism. It's so real. The art boy Tism is so real. But for me, it was that as you see him and Joker interacting, Lampy is right. Goro is Joker if Joker had nobody on his side. Right, and you can see as they're interacting with each other, it's almost like I really like, because Joker has Arsène Lupin, right? So, and then of course Goro is the detective. There's that cat and mouse sort of intelligence versus intelligence.
Yeah, they're
it's Light and Kira if Kira wasn't a fucking murderer.
Yeah, and I really like this. And then
L was the actual murderer.
When he's interacting with and then like when they're not quote on duty with each other, when they're not at odds with each other, like when he comes into the story, like into the cafe and is interacting with him, like yes, there's still that cat and mouse, but there's
It's not just Coffee Dad. It's all of the friends too. It's everybody.
I don't know. I'm kind of with Anu. I don't think they're the same person. I think they're
not quite the
narrative
same person. That they're
foils, so they're
narratively
similar.
foil to each other, but like
Yeah.
the way that they're interacting, like I just like that there was this sort of like friendly rivalry. It was unfriendly, obviously, but there was
Yeah.
this sort of like understanding and mutual respect that happened because the two of them recognize each other as incredibly talented minds.
I'm sorry, I gotta BRB a second. Sorry.
You're good.
No
You're good.
problem.
Yusuke is a heavy pass. Aw, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's an idiot.
Listen,
and
I
love
can
him.
understand why people pass on Yusuke. He can be a lot for people who are not into that. I love him because the way he approached Anne about the modeling thing. I thought that
Oh
I was
god,
like,
yeah.
I was like, yeah,
I didn't
get
like
it.
him at
As a
first, but
person,
he did grow on me.
granted, it was still super creepy, but then I was like, oh, this boy just has the artism. He fully is just art. He's fully in, like, every time he interacts with a woman, or like if anybody in general, or anything in general, he fully has his art goggles on, and this brilliant boy knows nothing but art. And I was like, you know what? I understand this because as a person who has done still art, like fine art classes, people will see my shit. And for the longest time, I was bullied for it because they're like, ew, why are you drawing naked people? I'm like, what do you want me to do? I need to draw a naked person so I know where the clothes go. Do you want me to put their clothes, do you want me to put their clothes inside their femur? Like, what do you want me to do? Right? So like I fully enjoy, like, Yusuke I love Yusuke. I never disliked him, but he went from like my second favorite to very quickly becoming like tied with Goro.
Yeah.
Because he is just so fucking stupid, but he's such a baby. He's such a wee baby.
I do love him.
He's trying his best with his artism.
Yeah, Haru is my absolute favorite in that game, but I do also like Yusuke and Makoto a lot.
But yeah, Goro, I liked Goro because there is a softness to him. You can see he is trying. Like, there are parts of, like, it could have just been a facade, but like there are times when he feels like he really does want to do good and feel like desperately wanting to be a better person. There are flavors of that.
Oh, Mustang, thank you for the 8 months.
There is a softness to him that I felt like, which is why when you know, we found out he was a traitor, I was like, okay, but what's behind that? What's behind that?
I know, Jekyll. That's why I make that sound in the first place. The resub sound gets everybody who plays Final Fantasy 14, and it makes me happy. I don't think I can ever change it.
It does, and it makes me sad every time because I panic, and then I go, why did you do this to me?
You're welcome, everybody.
Yes, that I feel like Goro might be my biggest hear me out question mark, apart from unless the trolls count.
Unless the trolls count. What did you say?
Unless the trolls count as being unhinged as well because of homestuckness, but
oh right, the trolls.
Other than that, I feel like
I'm not here to judge, but I think you picked two normal trolls for them to be Goro and hear me out.
Yeah.
Like when fucking Gamzee is your hear me out, then you can talk about the trolls.
I mean, Marvis is part of Gamzee's case.
But you said he was the nice one. I don't know. I haven't played the game.
He is surprisingly chill for a clown fucker.
Yeah, so.
All right. Well, whenever you're ready, Hedgie, take it away.
Man, I feel bad trying to follow that up because, like, that was very heartfelt. like Sheep that was like very awesome. You were very like had such a good story with it. And it
Hedgie,
was
my last
very-
one was a pickle. Don't feel bad.
So
Jing, I like how Goro, my very heartfelt Goro defense is sandwiched between the pickle and the alien.
so
No, that's so bad.
I don't know.
Did this what is the serendipity of this? From the pickle to the very heartfelt defense of a normal child, semi-normal child, to the alien, the xenomorph. Oh my
Whole
god!
time I'm sitting there like, oh
we
fuck, I
cannot
gotta
make
talk
this
about-
shit up.
Like she was sitting there.
People
giving
will
this, like,
think this is
heartfelt-
scripted. People are gonna think this is scripted.
It wasn't scripted. I didn't look at anyone's shit. I was the first one to put it on the PowerPoint.
No one looked at each other's shit. I promise you, I didn't. I had no idea what was happening with anyone else. I didn't know anything until they opened up their boxes.
But no, I am sitting there listening to Sheev give this like wonderful heartfelt speech with her touching stories, being like, "Oh shit, now I gotta talk about why I want to fuck the alien."
Yeah. Goro, separate the pickle and the alien. Don't worry about it.
Okay, we're good. Oh.
Yeah, fuckers can hear me out stream. Yep. I don't know. I don't.
Oh, God.
Kind of like with the Joe. I
Yeah.
don't have much to
There's
say
no
in terms of why
explanation.
this does it for me.
Holy
it just
shit.
does. I'm
Yeah.
here. I've
I
arrived.
can't make this shit up.
So all I have is the story of like how I came to realize that I would fuck the alien from Alien. So I'm gonna tell that, I guess.
Please do.
Yeah, thanks, Anu.
Uh,
So a streamer,
I'm
Dan,
dead.
and I like. I specifically chose the version of the alien from Dead by Daylight, so the Xenomorph.
yeah.
Because there's a streamer, Dan, and I like. He was playing a lot of Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
And he is also like somewhat horny on his streams. Like when he played Spyro, the first one, we were all doing Smash or Pass on the Dragons. It was great. So obviously, when he's playing Dead by Daylight, they decided to do Smash or Pass on the Killers, and so I got to thinking about it. You know,
Yeah.
my first thought, interestingly enough, and this was way before Akane did Silent Hill 2. My first thought was like Pyramid Head, maybe, and then my second thought was like,
Pyramid Head's not a
nah,
though.
that's for cowards. That's for cowards. So
Fucking Bing Bong. Oh my god.
then I was like,
Jamie's
yeah, I'd
all
probably
over
do
this.
the alien.
Yeah.
And that's all that I have about that. I don't know, man.
That's
I don't
fine.
know.
That's wonderful.
I will say that I was today years old from looking at this image that I just realized that there is a humanoid-looking skull behind that head.
Yeah.
Behind that.
Yep.
I did not realize this. I thought it was something else entirely. I never knew there was a humanoid-looking top half of that skull. Just saying.
Yep.
Didn't know that. Thank you for elucidating me on this.
So happy to help.
And now I don't know if it's better or worse. I think it just is.
Oh.
I mean, I feel like it being kind of humanoid makes it better for me, but it's already
I mean, it's a xenomorph.
no deep, heartfelt inner understanding about what happened within you upon learning about the alien. I don't want to. No, I don't. Yeah, just would.
would?
And I don't.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't want to like discover
Look.
that live on Twitch.tv. If we're
Look.
being honest,
Look,
I'll
sometimes
figure it out later.
Yeah.
sometimes we just
Sometimes
would,
you
okay?
Just wanna. Sometimes you just would. I haven't had that with anything, any monster, any like hard
Oh,
monsters yet, but I'm
God.
sure I'll get there eventually.
Oh, that was so well timed.
Oh
I'm
my
so
God,
glad
we
I
cannot make
accidentally.
this shit up.
I'm so glad
We
I
cannot
accidentally
make
didn't
this
save the joke
shit
for
up.
last. Oh my god. Yeah, there is.
No, I'm actually ashamed of the one I saved for last.
Oh
my God. You cannot make this shit up. Oh, that was so funny. The whiplash was incredible.
that
Thank
was
you,
a
Henry.
hell of a sandwich of characters. Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right. Well, okay. My turn again. We're gonna take a step back and we're gonna go back to childhood awakenings.
Oh, good.
But also monsters. So
Oh, good.
we haven't really gone too far. We have not gone far.
Valid.
I mean,
Valid.
still
Valid.
still pretty humanoid. Nah, valid though. The gargoyles were really cool.
Okay, I asked Wolf if this was a hear me out, and he was like, "Well, it depends, because you're kind of going with this whole monster fucking vibe." And I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair."
But here's the thing though. You say this, but the thing is that SMT exists.
Yeah.
SMT in the entire demon compendium exists.
Yeah, he said it. You literally have a horse. So yeah, I think it's a hear me out. I was like, okay.
I think it counts as to hear me out, but like barely.
Yeah, barely. Yeah, you know. Well, I don't think I have to explain it.
Hear me. You know what, Wolf? Valid.
That's what convinced me to put him on there.
No, you're.
My husband literally going,
that-
"You have a horse on that list." Okay, yeah, you're right. It's okay.
I mean, you have a horse and a pickle, so
yeah.
I can. This is semi-tame in comparison.
Yeah, that's why I meant the pickle to be last, but I fucked that up, and I'm kind of happy I did.
Yeah,
but
the
we're so
serendipity
great.
of that. God.
Yeah, I don't think I have to explain Goliath. Look at him.
I never remembered.
He's also a fantastic character. I only remember Goliath. I watched it recently.
I remember the gargoyles. I remember the gargoyles existing and me being really, really fascinated by them, but I don't remember ever like watching it with
big
any
Ward
sort
Dad
of
energy.
regularity.
Also, yeah, he's voiced by Keith David. You can't really go wrong with that. No, he's
voiced by
a
Keith
gentleman
David
as
in all
well.
capitals.
But if you piss him off, he will absolutely yeet you off a building, and I think I'm into that. So, that's.
He will absolutely yeet you off a building. Yeah, the building that he watches over.
So yeah, not a crazy unhinged hear me out kind of a normal take, but I needed some of those.
No, you're so valid.
No, and you said this
Like-
was like a childhood crush for you.
Yeah.
No, I look. Yeah, I see it.
So when I was a kid, Gargoyles and that one show, I think it's Canadian, and I can never remember what it's called, but it had the girl, and she had like black hair, but she was dressed as a reporter guy during the day, and like she had a jaguar with her, and she was, what's it called? Fuck, I always forget. I think it's, yeah, she,
No,
you know, you don't know that one?
remember, I don't think I ever got a chance to watch that one. I like, it sounds vaguely familiar, but because again, like I never got to watch a lot of cartoons with any sort of regularity.
Shit, what's it
Because
called?
as an Asian, I got put in a lot of extracurriculars. So my Saturday morning cartoons were not Saturday morning cartoons. I got to see a lot of Chinese characters when I was little.
Don't bother
I'm
me.
American.
And
as
reciting
always.
and
no help.
reciting Chinese poems.
She was like a superhero type thing at night, and then during the day she was dressed up as a male reporter. I never remember what it was, but like,
was she like an older lady? Like a young adult with like short hair?
Short, like almost buzz cut hair, yeah. And then some of it was long, some of it looked like it was
Is her name Cyber 6?
Yeah, yeah, is that it? Yeah, I think that's it.
Oh my god! Okay, Cyber 6 was like my older sister model.
Yeah,
Cyber 6 was my older sister model, role model when I was when I was a child.
They showed Gargoyles and
love
Cyber
Cyber
6
6.
very close to each other, and Cyber 6 is not a hear me out, but Goliath, considering he's an actual monster, he's a little bit more of a hear me out, but they happened at the same time. But yeah, Cyber 6, that's the one.
You're so valid.
You're
so valid. Cyber 6 is really cool. Again, never something I watch with any regularity, but I do remember watching a little bit.
I have no idea what was happening in that show, and I think she was looking for someone because I think there was like science.
Remember. You were asking the wrong person because I could not watch with any regularity.
What?
I am Googling Cyber 6 and you are so valid, holy shit.
Yeah. Like me and Akai literally sat there as children being like, Why is this woman
Oh.
so fucking cool and beautiful?
Let me hold on. Let me show this.
Like,
real
I
quick.
just looked at her and went, damn, I want to be like her when I grow up.
No, she was really cool and then also really hot. So it was like a 2-4. It's a really terrible photo for people, but that. Oh, it's not a hear me out, so I'm not gonna add her to the cake. But that's
Yeah, no, Cyber 6 is not a hear me out. Cyber
That's,
6, Cyber 6 is super cool.
Anyways, Weibei
I thought
moved
she
back
was
to
so
sheep.
cool.
She's so
Okay, me.
cool. Go back to sheep.
Back to me. Uh-oh. Did I? Oh, I did. Oopsies. Let me open that back up. Okay, so this is the classic I'm not a furry but slide. That's all I had to say. It's the I'm not a furry but. This
No,
is
these
the
are valid.
classic I'm not a furry but.
Valid.
So the ones here that the ones here are pretty much the ones I can think of. So from left to right, Kokafugal from Grand Blue Fantasy, he's a newer character. He's just a wee baby who just learned how to fucking fly because his people lived in basically like Hollow Earth. So the sky had a ceiling to it, and so his people never really learned how to properly fly, and all of a sudden shit happened in the Grand Blue Fantasy world, and now the Hollow Earth has merged with the Sky World, so he actually has a fucking sky to fly in. And all it took was an aggressively gay archangel to be like, you can fly, you have the wings to do so, you've been practicing your whole life for this, to tell him to give him the courage to try to strengthen his wings and fly.
Surprised he had the
He's
muscles
a good boy.
for it.
He is trying his very, very best.
And Dan's Hear Me Out is on the slide, I see.
Dan's here. Is it Mountain?
Yeah, I see it.
Is it
Yes.
Mountain? Because you are so valid for that.
Which one is Mountain? Is that
Mountain
the orange?
So from left to right, it's Kokafugal from Grand Blue Fantasy, Mountain
orange,
from Arknights, Hung from Arknights, and
so the
and
white and black
Gitian
tiger?
the white tiger is Mountain. He is a literal mountain of a man. He is ginormous. And he's voiced by Nakai Kazuya.
Once again, not surprised. There
His
it is.
English voice has is like a big Southern draw to it, and
It's
that
a big
apparently
Southern
just
draw.
did it for Dan.
Like overall, Anthony Mountain is just a really good guy. He's a really great guy. Like personality wise, like his leitmotif like theme song is called Tipsy. It's just an instrumental and it's just some smooth jazz.
Look for the picture of him reading a book. Okay. Mountain. Arknights.
Mountain is so good. I love Mountain so much. He's
Reading
a big
a book.
soft boy. I love the picture of him just chilling and reading a book. Hung is also from Arknights.
Oh,
Also a good boy,
that shirt does not fit him.
No, but that's what I love about it. That's what I do love about it. You all know me and my muscles, my love of muscles and my love of Nakai Kazuya.
Yeah, that shirt does not fit him.
No, and I'm not complaining.
No.
You won't see me complaining about that.
As Anu said earlier, the cake is full of protein.
Hung is also from Arknights. He is a Shisha, which is kind of like a lion dog protector, which is why he is a guardian. He's a tank. He's got the shield on.
Younger me would have liked this golden retriever energy boy. Older me likes this one.
You're so valid. Listen, I love both. Both. I have two hands. Why not have the dog in one and the wolf in the other? And then the last one, which is the male harpy, which is honestly super cool, is Getian. He's from Reverse 1999. He is very calm, and he is sort of like a prophecy bird. I believe he may be some kind of like he's kind of like a harpy that is based off of a Chinese or at least like East Asian mythical creature called a Zen, which is apparently a bird that has poison in its wings. If you've played SMT, you've probably seen the Zen or heard of the Zen. The art for R99 goes super hard. I'm pretty sure I've shown Hedgie some of the men and women in that group. I will happily show some of them to you as well, Akane, if you would like.
Always.
I do love Getian. I do like Getian. He is very calm, but he has a sort of like Little Mermaid-ish sort of thing to him, because he is a bit of a hermit, because he's lived out in the steppes for like all of his life, and of course he is one of the bird people, so he tends to stay away from people because people obviously see him and think he's some sort of monstrous creature and will try to kill him. So he's like, I'm just gonna leave you all the fuck alone. But now that he's with the group, he's kind of just slowly learning about human culture and human behaviors, and he kind of sits there and cocks his head at you like a bird would and just kind of observes you, and then also helps you tell prophecies every so often. But yes, I'm not a furry butt. Getian gets put in there because despite having a human top, he does fully have a bird bottom, so he counts.
Last for dishes of pie. Hello. Hi, YouTube. I see you. There's just a lot going on.
My takeaway from this is that Sheep got that dog in her. Awoo.
Ow.
Hello, Sheep, right here. Dog.
Fitting the theme. That cake's getting thick. All right. Hedgie's turn.
I'm
so excited. After the alien, I'm so excited.
I am quite curious to see what could be possibly more unhinged than the xenomorph.
I don't. So the thing is, like, I'm not sorry or ashamed of anything I've shown you thus far.
Nor should you.
Don't be.
Why do I hear about?
Oh. This one is.
Oh no.
It's not even.
Good with your whole chest.
Just with your whole chest, Hedgie, do it. Just rip the band-aid off. Show us.
Like it's.
Whole chest.
I see nothing wrong with this.
All right, it's you. That's your I'm not a furry butt. That's your not I'm a furry butt.
Worst. That's what's wrong with it.
He's the worst. He's the worst. I don't know him. I only know of him.
This is This is from Rivali from Breath of the Wild. Yeah.
I knew he'd make it.
I feel too seen.
I don't.
Look away.
Look away. Look away. That was me with the pickle.
No, he's just a fucking asshole. He thinks he's better than everybody else.
He looks
in
like
Breath
he
of
thinks
the Wild. He does. In Breath of the Wild, in the past, there were these like 4 champions, one from each race, who was supposed to support Link in defeating Ganon in the past. Obviously it didn't work, that's why Breath of the Wild happens. And Rivali is just like a fucking asshole. He thinks he's better than everybody else. He thinks he's better than Link. He thinks he should be the one to go defeat Ganon. And there's like, he's just, it's like Anu said, he's such a fucking prick all the time, and that's like why I'm like feel so bad about liking this one so much, but I do so much.
I mean, he's got a great design.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Like, this is truly a matter of I'm not a furry, but
This
or
is the
I guess in
opposite.
this case,
This is the opposite,
I'm
where hot but bad personality, where we're like not hot, good personality. This is the opposite. I'm assuming. This is what I'm
yeah, I
understanding.
guess so. I don't know. I guess for me, it's like I'm not a feathery, but Sean Shiplock, I would listen to him read the phone book. Holy shit, that voice! I really think the voice is what's doing it for me.
Hi,
a
Carnage. Thank you
lot.
for the 10 months.
Hey,
Listen, you're so
Carnage.
valid. You're so valid because,
Um,
like I said, Nikai Kazuya is a reason for a lot of my
so better than Cass? No, because Cass is not a hear me out. Because Cass is a good fucking person, Dan. But yeah. But yep. I don't know. I hate him, but you know what? I sure fucking would. I sure fucking would for him. And like, yes, I do think it's shaped like a corkscrew. No, that's not a turnoff. That is a joke for one person and one person
Oh
only.
no. Oh good. Yep. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I hate
Incredible.
him. I hate him, but I still would. Is exactly why I didn't put Xenos on this list.
Oh no. I am so far off of that. Like Xenos is not a wood for me. Xenos is such an ick for me, but like I understand why people would Xenos, and I'm like,
Yeah.
listen, if you want that, I will not stop you.
Oh.
Oh, there it is, Anu.
There's,
Anu finally
he's-
taking advantage of it to put it up to attack Hedgie. This is the second time. This is the second time.
I deserve this. I can't.
I just.
I can't
He's just
even
getting you
fight
back
this.
for all the times you quoted him, and it's.
Goodness me.
Yes, I did that. I truly did do that for you particularly.
Perfect revenge. Incredible.
I don't really remember Breath of the Wild that much, so I don't really remember the characters, but I definitely didn't play the DLC. But I know that they're in the champions are in the DLC too, right?
They are so like they're more in the DLC for sure. You don't ever like see the champions in gameplay. You're only interacting with them through cutscene memories. In the DLC, you are like following a path of like kind of redoing some of their legendary feats that made them like champions
Right.
within their race, and you get more memories associated with them, and also kind of like through like environmental, like indirect storytelling, learn a bit more about them, because like here are some things they did, so you learn about them that way, and you'd get an additional cutscene. And yeah, Rivali's just the worst the entire fucking time. He's the worst in his meeting cutscene. He's the worst in his DLC cutscene. He's the worst when you board his divine beast during gameplay, and he's supposed to like guide you through it. He's really like smug and like just like obnoxious and condescending the whole time. But I think someone was saying, I think it might have been Lampy, it was like it is truly born of like an inferiority, like imposter syndrome kind of complex, where he's been put on this like pedestal because he can truly do things no one else can, and he's afraid that like I think he sees himself for what he is, and it's the worst, and he's like, I see in him a deep fear that that pedestal underneath him is going to crack and shatter,
Right.
and everyone is going to see him for what he truly is.
Right.
And that's maybe something I relate to super a lot.
Hi,
So I
Justin.
think-
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what you see here.
I think, yeah, I think that like that kind of underlying like character motivation is also something that attracts me to him as a character. And then Sean Chiplock, just doing Sean Chiplock things makes it work for me.
And handshake about oral fixations.
Yeah. Also, Jason, you said last night you would to Mr. X, so like
That's true. That did happen. I do remember that. All right. So it's bonus round time.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Oh wait, have we put did Hedgie
No,
put? Oh, there it is. Yeah,
there
we're,
it is.
We're putting. There he is.
Why am I not surprised with half of the hear me outs? You shouldn't be. If you know us, you shouldn't be. Y'all did the Fox Robin Hood already? Yeah. yeah, he's there. Okay, so we're doing a bonus round. So I do not, in my own personal opinion, believe that this character is a hear me out. However, my entire life, I have been ridiculed for liking him. By the Jackal, by Dan, by Luke, now by my husband.
I think I know who this is.
Who said, but he's just so boring.
I think I know who this is.
You shut your mouth.
Just from that little bit in the bottom that I can see peeking out, I think I know who this is, and I
want you guys
valid.
to meet. If you don't know who this is, I want you to meet one of my favorite characters in anything ever, and the feelings for this boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, my husband agrees with you, which is why Kira Yamato is on the fucking hear me out list. My boy.
Recognize this animation style.
I can't believe you guys hate him so much. I love him.
I like that this is getting booze, but when I was like, yeah, I'd fuck the alien, everyone was like, I don't get it, but fine.
I was like, I put the fucking pickle on here. I put the fucking pickle on here, and everyone's like, no, Kira Yamato. Leave my boy alone.
That doesn't hear me out. He's so popular in the seed community. What
exactly. People hate him.
I don't get people who hate Yamato, but like the other guy.
Atherin?
The one,
or just like another guy from another series?
No, it's like from Seed Destiny. I think it's like
Shin.
Shin.
Yes.
Like Shin is just a worse version. It's just a worse Yamato.
Thank you.
Shin is just a worse Yamato. He's just a dumber, angrier, more violent Yamato. And people are like, "Oh my God, Shin!" And I'm like, okay, but Yamato is right there, and he is the objectively nicer and kinder and more mature person.
Thank you.
Why do you not like the nice guy, the actual kind person?
Thank you. This poor boy gets thrown into a war only because he's good at driving a Gundam, and then he has to fight against his best friend while also protecting his other friends to try to save their fucking lives, and then he has to go through an entire war fighting his own fucking people, and he blames himself every time people die, and he's just sobbing, and Flay is an absolute bitch and uses him, and everyone's like, I don't know why you like him. I'm like, leave my boy alone. I get so heated about this because people, thank you, Justin. Thank you. He is a badass. Everyone's like, he's anime Jesus. Fuck you.
So here's the thing. For me, Yamato doesn't do, here's the thing. For me, Seed and Seed Destiny doesn't do it for me. I don't, I am a Gundam Wing girly, and I will die a Gundam Wing girly.
You're looking at him in rage right now.
But
maybe I don't want your opinion, Squid. I know what you've done to me.
Because Yamato is just the better seed, the better seed pro tag. I'm just like, no, I get it. A lot of people loved Yamato, and I'm like, okay, yeah, he's not a hear me out to me because he's
well, because if you know anything about Seed, as in the Seed, even especially in Japan, if you know anything about the Seed community, you know he's beloved. But if you're anybody who's my friends who's seen Seed, they're like, I don't get why you like him. And this has been a fight. I've had this fight since the show came out. Since I was 16 years old, I've had to fight for this boy, and I will fight for him until the day I die.
Incredible.
And that's why he's my bonus. Hear me out.
All right. No,
what is he from again? So he's from Gundam. This is Kira Yamato from Gundam Seed. My sweet baby boy. Yamato's
not a hear me out. if the reason you have to defend him is because he's a generic anime protag, I'm like, no, get the fuck out of here. Generic anime protag. There are there are 1,017 like generic anime protags, but like they're still popular because they're the anime protag. They're the protag of the anime. I don't get why you have to defend the anime protag.
Thank you, Sheep. Thank you for understanding my plight.
Gundam is the one where they fly the giant robots.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Gundam is the
So
one where they fly the robots,
I
yes.
really only like Gundam Seed, which is another reason I have to defend this. But what I liked about Gundam Seed was, one, it was on TV when I was younger, so I got into it when I was a teenager. And I didn't like it because of giant robots. I liked the giant robots because of the characters in the show. And I find the other shows focus too much on the giant robots, which I'm not into. I really like the giant robots in Seed specifically because of the characters in Seed that pilot the giant robots. So if you don't like Gundam because of just the giant robots, I highly recommend Seed.
Your reasoning for Seed is my exact reasoning for Gundam Wing.
Yeah.
I did like the giant cool robots were secondary. I was more concerned about the five boys who were the main characters. What? Oh God, what
Yeah,
was his
Squid. I was a teenage girl who was very into teenage romance, okay? What's your point? The only reason I like Gundams is because of Kira Yamato.
Yeah,
I love that this is what started the discourse.
I knew it would.
Not the
Yeah,
Joe,
Nobody
not the
cares.
Aaron,
Nobody cares
Not
that
the
I'd fuck the
Jones,
giant
not the
pickle.
Aaron, not the Xenomorph,
Not Goliath. Not
Spirit, not the horse,
the normal boy.
the normal fucking boy.
Every
I like
time
how
Wolf
unproblematic I like how surprisingly unproblematic I've been.
every time Wolf is like, oh, there's a new Seed thing coming out, I think you'll like it, I'll look at him and he's like, Kira's not in it, and I'm like, eh. I don't want it.
I love how the generic anime protag is the one that starts the discourse.
I love him so much, and he deserved better, and he deserved to be happy, and he deserves anybody but fucking Lacus Klein, the bitch. Anyways, I get very heated about this, and I've had to do, like I've said, but why? Just why? Because what do you mean why? This poor boy goes through so much just to defend his friends, and he has to fight his friend the whole time, and he's a sweetheart, and he cries because he couldn't save a family, and it's just he's just a big sweetheart, and he is the exact character that is stuck in a war because he has to be, but definitely should not be because he's too sweet. You know? So, I love him. I've loved him forever. So I have defended him my whole life. That's why. Okay. Everything else fine. You're valid on this.
I like how it's specifically all the people who are closest to you that are the ones who are ragging on you the most about this.
I know.
Everyone else is in there being like, I don't see how this is a hear me out. He's just a cute, pretty boy.
Yeah, and this is exactly why I put him.
all your friends are like, no, he's boring. He's so vanilla. I'm like, what do you mean? That's exactly why he's popular. I don't understand why this needs to be a thing.
He's so vanilla. I thought he was the fucking not Lelouch, but Lelouch's friend from Code Geass.
Suzaku.
I thought he was
yeah.
Suzaku for a second, and I was like, Suzaku's not even
You want to know something? You want to know something fun, Henry? I only started watching Code Geass because Suzaku kind of looked like Kira.
Amaze.
To be fair, I only start watching
dinosaur on the High Nation.
Hi Nation.
It is a fucking dinosaur for there.
There sure is a fucking dinosaur on that cake.
Hi Nation.
But yeah, no, like I only started watching Seed because I really liked Wing, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll like Seed too, and I'm like, I mean, it's not bad. It's just not my. It's just not up to my speed.
I don't think if I had only started watching it now as an adult, I would love it so much. But it was on YTV every Friday night, and it was Inuyasha, Gundam Seed, and I think Naruto. And Inuyasha changed me, Gundam Seed changed me. Like, they changed me as a kid, and I think it's only because I started watching it at the age of 15, 16 that I started.
Yeah, that's
that I
fair.
would like it. If I tried to watch it now, which I think is my problem with all the new Gundams, is it's really hard. They're really hard for me to get into. Because Wolf has shown me a couple, and I just can't get into it. I think if I was fresh to Gundam Seed now, I don't know if I would have liked it. But it's because I grew up with it. It's
because of the age in which you watched it at. Then that was me with a lot of my stuff too. Like, I'm
Kira
sure
Yamato was probably my as a teenager, my biggest like teenage anime crush. Like, that's just who he was, and I've had to defend that poor boy forever, and I still love him. So that's why he's on my list.
No, that's very fair.
That's fair.
I don't think I'd like Homestuck if I read it now.
Yeah, same. I would not have been able to read through Homestuck.
Yeah, I enjoyed Has-Been, but like part of me was like, damn, if I got to Has-Been in high school somehow, it would have been my entire personality.
Yeah, and that a lot of people, I think that's what it is there's so many people that it has become their entire personality, either because they're younger or they just get so absorbed in it, that it's a lot of those people who are like, it's a toxic people out of that group of people that are like, okay, if you want to get into Has-Been, just avoid the fan base because you just have to step away.
Hedgie, is there a way you can move Rivali to like underneath Robin Hood so that I have a little bit of space?
Honestly, oh yeah, I'm so sorry. He can go off the fucking cake. He does not.
I've been like trying to squeeze all of my characters into one corner.
The Fox Robin Hood one, are you referring to both or not? Both. Mostly both. Robin Hood, but both.
Oh both. No, both. Fully both.
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 They're both beautiful foxes.
All right. Well, that's my bonus. I'm done. I'm done. Those are my opinions. Thank you so much for coming to my TED Talk. Sheep's turn.
Okay, so this my last one. Is not really a hear me out. This is just me getting up on my soapbox and screaming about one particular person that I've loved for 158 years. I don't care that he's been dead for 158 years.
Isn't Midna a kid? No, Midna is an adult.
No. Midna's an adult.
An adult.
Midna just happens to have a little form.
Fully an adult. Look at those hips.
But yeah, so this is not a hear me out. This is more just me telling the world that I love a man that is 158 years dead. And I love every iteration of him. Yes, this is all the same person.
Who am I looking at?
This is all the same person. His name is Yamazaki Susumu, and he is based, and they are all based on the historical figure Yamazaki Susumu from the Shinsengumi.
I see. He's 158 years dead because he was a real person. Got it.
He was a real person, and these are all iterations of him in various media.
Who asked that? Oh, it was over on YouTube, which is why I wanted to talk about it real quick, because there's no kids on this list.
I don't. This is not a hear me out. This is just me going, hey, there was a man who was real, and his name was Yamazaki Susumu. He was part of a vigilante group called the Shinsengumi, who operated in Kyoto.
Oh yes, I have heard of that.
Yes, they operated in Kyoto from as the Roshigumi up to 1863, and then they were active as the Shinsengumi from 1864 to 1867, and eventually were embroiled in the technically 1868 because that's Toba Fushimi. And then eventually they were embroiled in the Bonin Civil War, and most of them ended up dying in the Civil War. Yamazaki Susumu was the head of their intelligence, so he was basically the lead spy of the entire group. He also had education as a doctor. He had medical training, so he usually fronted so for a while they used his clinic as a front, and he would basically collect information as a doctor there. But yes, throughout the years, Japan has done a lot of different iterations of the Shinsengumi across various media,
Mhm.
and these are all the same person. And wouldn't you know it, every single time I play the game, I would end up liking Yamazaki Susumu the most.
That's, you know what? That's valid.
And so he is my very soft ninja boy, and I love him very, very much. I don't care that this man is 158 years dead. So, Wolf, you say Okita Soji. I have a love-hate relationship with Okita Soji because every single iteration of him is a knife cat, and I want to punch him in the face. He's usually a decent guy in the end. But oh my god, the amount of trolling and knife catting that happens around that I experience with him on an almost regular basis across iterations of him. Oh my god, I want to punch his face. Oh my god, I want to punch his face. So yeah. But like, you know, I can understand Okita Soji being someone's goat because Shinsengumi goat because he is a very, very they used a very, very like particular he was a very, very like skilled swordsman. I will admit this. Okita Soji is a very skilled swordsman. Strangely enough, I like his swords in Touken Ranbu more than I like him.
I can't say that. I'm surprised by that. I know how you are with swords.
So here's the thing. I thought I would dislike Okita's swords. Kashu is a sweet, sweet boy who has an inferiority complex and is trying to hide the fact that he has abandonment issues by trying to be the most beautiful sword that you've ever met in your life.
For those who do not know what we're talking about, there's a game where the swords are hot boys. So, just so you don't just think sheep's into swords like that.
I mean, listen, they are the swords. The swords are hot boys.
Tell me
but
more.
The thing is,
It's like when they
tell
were
more.
pigeons. You remember the pigeon game?
I mean, so here's the thing: is that like technically they are the swords because the sword is their main body. It's just that we are drawing the soul and essence out of the sword and like manifesting as a human figure, as like a human body that can wield the sword to fight for us. So they aren't just weird flying swords everywhere. I love me and my sword boys. Kashu was a sweet, sweet boy. He is trying his very best, and he just wants you to love him, even if he isn't beautiful. He is trying his very best, and he is terrified that you will abandon him like Okita abandoned him after the Ikidai incident. Yamato is just there. I know Yamato is also an Okita sword, but I prefer Kashu.
I'm trying to pick which one of these that I would like the most. I think it's maybe this guy.
Oh, the Akasaka version? Yeah, I can see why you would like the Akasaka version. The Akasaka version is very good. He's very soft. I did love the Akasaka version of him. I love him. I love
this
Susumi.
one's too boyish.
I love him very much. Yeah, no, that's just
like too boyish.
The Susumu in the back is probably my like least favorite iteration that I've encountered. I know there is like a Peacemaker Kurogane or like a I think it's Rurouni Kenshin that a Susumu shows up. I have not unfortunately read Rurouni Kenshin. I should get around to it because I've heard that it's a really good anime, but unfortunately it came around when I was not allowed to really have time to delve into that sort of stuff.
Right.
So this one is my least like he was interesting. He's the most interesting one because he spends most of his time like dressing up as a geisha to get information. So the one in the back is an interesting version. This version is definitely a more generic, like boyish version. This is the version that I started my Susumu love for. This is from Hakuoki. Hakuoki was my gateway drug into.
Wait, I know that name.
Hakuoki is my gateway drug into Otome games.
Connie's having a core memory unlock in front of
I
her
am having
eye.
a core memory. I feel like I've played this one.
Hakuoki is probably
Was this
one
on the
of
Vita?
It is on the. It was on the Vita. It actually started on the PS1. That's how old. That's how old Hakuoki is. There have been many. It is basically Otomate's cash cow at this point because they will report the game. They will report the base game over and over and over again across every single iteration of console that has existed. There is the upgraded version on Steam available on Steam now.
I did play the Vita one.
Kyoto Winds and Edo Blossoms. I have considered with my 100k points of making you play Hakuoki on stream.
Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored. But
you guys will watch me play an Otome game, and then you'll just see she like vibrating in the comments.
I have chosen to spare you, and
Thank you.
I have chosen to spare you from specifically Hakuoki because Hakuoki's main protagonist character is a protagonist of her times, and oh my god, she's a little bit insufferable.
My problem with Otome games a lot of the time is that the main characters just really annoy me because I'm like, I'd never do that. What do you mean?
Unfortunately, that is specifically the early 2000s version of the Otome game character of the Otome game protagonist, where they're trying to make her a little bit of they're trying to replicate the cardboard cutout self-insert thing.
Someone refund my husband.
VNs had, and they. That game. Listen. If Akane plays Kyoto Winds and Edo Blossoms, I will just foam at the mouth and never leave your wife alone, because I want to know all of her thoughts and feelings about every single character in that game. Especially because they basically doubled the roster with Kyoto Winds and Edo Blossoms. That's the reason why it got chopped in half, because they chopped the game into 2 games, because they were like, what if we made the game, what if we made the exact same game as the base game, but we put 6 more people in there and added a couple other things from Zuiso Roku. And I was like, oh no, I have to play this game, but again, because Susumu, I can finally kiss my man. I have not been able to kiss my man for 14 years. But yes,
I was refunded.
Akaseka.
Thank you. Hedgie's got my back.
Very good. You do. I will spare you. I will spare you from playing Hakuoki. I will spare you from playing Hakuoki because Chizuru is a little bit insufferable. She is not as insufferable as Amnesia, as Amnesia's heroine, but oh my god, she's pretty close. But yes. That's my bonus round. My bonus round is not a hear me out. It's just me shouting it from the rooftops about how much I love this.
I mean, that was me and Kira, so you know. What are you gonna...
It's just me screaming from the top of my lungs about how I love this man 158 years dead. So, you know, that's you just had to suffer me. You just had to suffer me doing that. I'm sorry.
Don't you worry. It's never suffering. Again, I yelled about how much I love Kira.
I enjoyed the TED Talk.
You gonna make him fit?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and make him fit. I am struggling here, y'all.
I still can't believe I got more of a reaction from Kira Yamato than the fucking pickle.
Oh no, where I'm gonna fit him? Okay, I'll
right there.
Put him
beautiful.
Right here next to Mountain. Just
beautiful.
Just squeeze him there. Just aggressively tangent the tail. Oh my god.
All right, before we get into Hedgie's bonus, everybody, I saw that Tamagotchi trio. So what you're gonna do is you're going to unshrimp your neck. This is not a request. Do it. Oh.
Tamagotchi time is never a request.
We're also going to do a big stretch. I've lost Twitch. I've lost you guys. So there you go. Okay, do a big stretch. Leave
big
Kira
stretch.
alone. Big stretch.
Every time I do a big stretch.
It's literally, you know that leave Brittany alone meme? It's like, leave Kira alone. Oh.
Honestly, if I was gonna make you play an Otome game, it would probably be Boyfriend Dungeon or like something else, something short and like indie-ish, so it's not as much of a thing.
That aged me. Well, that's unfortunate. Leave Brittany alone. All right. I'm excited
All right,
to see
so
what this is.
from my 158-year dead husband, who forgot Hechi?
So I was having enough trouble getting down to 5 that I just couldn't pick one more for 6. So what I did was I made a
Jeez.
list off my cutting room floor, and you guys can like ask me anything. But yeah, these I cut for various reasons. Some it's like Sidon is like is kind of like Goliath. Like yeah, he's a hear me out, but barely just. So they're just like two normal.
Dodger.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know who Dodger is. I'm dumb. Who's Dodger?
He's an
There's a
Oliver and
dog.
Company.
That's so
He's an
valid.
Oliver and Company. He's the dog that's voiced by Billy Joel. Why should I worry? Why should I care?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that one. Oh, God.
Yeah.
It took me forever. I'm just sitting there being like, I don't know. I haven't seen Oliver and Company in fucking forever, so I don't remember anything.
But yeah, so like they were too normal, or like in Dodger, I didn't want to repeat franchises too much, and I decided I had more interesting things to say about like the Robin Hood Meet Marion thing, or like this really could have just been me going, I'm not a furry, but the entire time.
Your Expedition 33 choice is very valid, and I appreciate it.
Is Monaco the one that looks like the big, like, lanky, fluffy thing?
Yes.
With the mask? Okay,
Yeah.
he's cool.
Yes.
He's funny.
Yeah, that's it.
He's so fucking funny. Him and Verso together are so fucking funny.
Oh my god. Dan and I made up a category for the Game Awards called Best Line Read of the like year, and for us, he won that.
What was the line?
It was in one of those. It was in a side mission. I think the one where he's trying to revive Noko early, and he just like looks at Verso and he's like, "Please help me," and he says,
"Please
it,
help
like,
me." Yeah,
Richard Keeble says it like so fast, like no spaces,
Pyramid
no
Head.
punctuation.
Wait, hold on.
Funny.
Somebody in YouTube just said, "But Pyramid Head, why? Just why? What do you mean why?"
Have you seen his fucking arms? Have you seen Pyramid Head's fucking arms?
Have you seen
his
the
biceps
body?
are larger than
Hold
my
the phone.
head. Holy fuck!
What do you mean why?
Yeah, Squid. That's why they weren't on the cake, Squid, because they're not really good. Hear me out, Squid.
That's why. Have you not seen the arms on this man? You can't say that you like the arms on Leon S. Kennedy and then say you just like the arms on Pyramid Head. I'm just saying.
Also, Anu's right. The back is really good too.
I mean, he's got
the
muscles. He's all
muscly. The body
muscly.
from the neck down is pretty. I mean, the whole like arm chest area is very solid, honestly.
Yeah. That's a whole lot of why.
Bark, bark, woof, woof.
Envy. Oh, that's a hear me out. Isn't he the one who kills the guy?
He's a little scrappy brat, I think.
Yes, he.
I don't know if he has any other.
Is he the one who kills Hughes?
Yes.
Technically, yes.
Yes. Yes.
That's a hear me out. I agree.
Interesting. I did not include anyone from FMA because I thought people would say they were not a hear me out.
No, Envy's a hear me out for me because I would definitely not agree with him being attractive because he's an fucking he kills Hughes, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
They hot though.
I don't.
No, that one I would have definitely considered Envy a hear me out.
Correct, Anu. Correct.
I see. Well, Okay, that's why it would be a hear me out. You would need to explain that. Poor Markiplier. What?
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 Oh, I think
Justin,
Jason.
explain.
I think Jason is joking that like the pyramid head looks kind of like Markiplier did at the end of Iron Lung, like all covered in blood and stuff. I guess.
Mark and Hughes look exactly the same. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's valid. Yeah, that's true.
God, they do. I just
They
realized
do. Yeah, I knew that. I just didn't put that together. I don't know some of these characters. Sephiroth.
Yep.
I see why you took him off, because I wouldn't.
Sephiroth is not a hear me out.
When I say Sephiroth, I am including like safer Sephiroth in that, by the way. And I didn't want to explain that too deeply.
I feel like that's still not. I mean, listen, Chaos, Hades, Chaos from Hades exists. I don't think you need to explain safer Sephiroth.
Oh, I should have put Chaos. Hold on.
I don't know these people. I know the character, like I know who the names are, but I don't know the version of them. So I'm excited to see that.
Oh, now I'm getting yelled at.
How to hear me out? Chaos, yeah, Hades 1 Chaos is a questionable hear me out.
Yeah, that's why I think I didn't include them.
Jamie, this picture's really nice.
Yeah, and 2, they are definitely not a hear me out.
Yeah, Hades 2 Chaos is not a hear me out. Hades 1 is not quite there, but because like if you like that was my justification, right? Like if Chaos isn't there, then Saber Sephiroth is not a hear me out.
I could see Chaos 1. I think Chaos and Safer Sephiroth are kind of on the line where it's your mileage may vary. There's like enough kind of like body horror weirdness going on.
I'm not gonna lie. Sheep, you said Hades, and I don't know why my brain went like big Emmett Cell Hades. Like I was like,
Listen,
that's not a hear me out.
That might also be a questionable hear me out, but again, if Chaos from Hades and Saber Sephiroth are not hear me outs, then full transformation Hades Emmett Selk is not a hear me out.
I don't think I would consider Zigbar
also
and Samus to hear me out either, so that's a good choice.
Also, in my opinion, Shadowbringers Hades, Shadowbringers Emmett might be a hear me out.
No.
Post Shadowbringers Hades is 100% not a hear me out.
No.
Carnage, if you're talking about how about Poseidon? If you're talking about Poseidon from Hades, yes, but like that's not a hear me out. I did not play Hollow Knight Silksong, but 12th Architect I assume is a bug. Yes, and originally she made the cut, but then I was looking for a picture of her on the cake, and most of the like stuff on the first page of Google was like sexy fan art of her. So I guess I was like, oh, I guess this is not a hear me out. So she ended up being cut. Wolf, you're so valid.
What do y'all mean by hear me out? So hear me out. Okay, so let me hold on one quick. So I hear me out is something that's like, you kind of give like a warning before you say something a little bit controversial, unusual, unhinged. So something that you might, that other people might not have feelings of some kind for, or things that you would want to do, like that kind of thing. But not like a popular opinion on them. Like for an example, I'm going to use them as an example because Wolf also just brought them up. Zuko, not a hear me out. We love him. He's not a hear me out. Azula,
he's a very popular character who gets a lot of redemption, and people, and he has a very large following of people who like him and are considered quote normal people. Very heavy quotation marks normal people. Yeah,
Azula, heavy hear me out. That bitch is insane, but hot. Like that's what we mean here. That's the definition of a hear me out. So we're yeah. So why is a dinosaur on there?
I know
Listen.
Susumu is not a hear me out, but
Hear me out.
Listen.
hear me. Yeah, that is exactly what a hear me out is.
He's
Congratulations,
big?
you have just experienced the hear me out.
Exactly. That's why it's a hear me out. He's big, he's thick, he knows what he wants. Look, that's why it's a hear me out, okay? Why indeed, Jackal, don't worry about it. Well, there we go. That's our cake.
Yeah.
I have a headache now. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it too hard. It's just for fun. It's just for fun. Why is Mio on there? Because a lot of people don't find him conventionally attractive, and a lot of people don't like him as a character, but I fucking love him.
He's funny.
He's funny. He's a simp. He'd do anything for the crew. I love him. That's why he's on there. That's why he's here.
All of my characters are just crammed into a corner over here.
Well, that's all of our hear me outs. What about you guys in chat? You guys have any hear me outs you wanna share with us? Jackal?
I mean, Wolf already put
Yep.
his hear me out, and this is just
Yep.
Azula.
Yep.
You know what? I think Wolf speaks for a great number of people.
Honestly, for Anu, just go to twitch.tv/itsmeonpu on Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday. You'll get to hear me out.
Queen Sheba from Bayonetta. Who put Xeno on the cake? I need to understand. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Mabuka
Carnage,
from Fran Bow. Oh god, yeah, that's valid.
Carnage, I can't explain it. One day I looked up and I was like, wood.
Well, then don't justify it.
All the tamest ones.
Jackal, you don't have to justify it. Just say it, and then like I said at the beginning, I literally say it right here. Today we'll be taking turns putting these on the cake and explaining ourselves, or not explaining anything. Who knows? It's literally part of the rules. You could not say anything.
Yeah.
Just say a name and then go. Just hear me out.
I had a few that were left on the cutting floor because I didn't know if they would be considered like hear me outs, and it's hard to explain them unless the thing. Like, all my Token Rambu characters got cut out because unless you knew, they're just all normal fucking looking boys.
Light Yagami from Death Note, is that a hear me out? I could consider that a hear me out, because as the show goes on, he gets a little unhinged.
He gets a little unhinged, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'd kind of consider that a hear me out.
Nurse is a good shout, Jamie. You can keep your Bing Bong, but Nurse is a good shout.
You can keep your Bing Bong. Yeah, you can keep your Bing Bong. He's all yours.
Jamie's not talking about
Ryuk from Death Note. There you go. Yeah, that's a hear me out. That's a hear me out.
Valid, but they hear me out nonetheless.
Valid hear me out, but a hear me out. I'd hit that spider from James and the Giant Peach. That doesn't surprise me, Jackal. Yeah, that's valid.
To be fair, the spider was very pretty.
I fucking will.
Also, it's worth noting, Jamie isn't talking about Bing Bong, the character from Peak. She's talking about, I think it's called Wraith from Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, it's a Dead by Daylight clown. It runs around with a bell and it goes ding, Bing Bong.
Yeah. Yep.
Not the Pixar thing. Different Bing Bong.
Also, Anu's valid.
A lot of the others are just gorgeous women who would hurt me emotionally, physically, or financially. Yeah. Yeah.
And you're so valid for all of them, friend. You're so valid for all of them.
From Iron Giant. Which one is that, Justin? Who's Dean?
Oh,
Dean is the guy who owns a junkyard and goes, it's
that's the artist guy. Is that a hear me out?
It's the art guy.
Oh, it's a hear me. I don't think that's a hear me out.
No, Dean is not a hear me out.
See again, Azula. Yes, husband. Yes, we know you like Azula. What does it say about me? He's silent. Nothing.
Yeah, no. Dean is not a hear me out, because I'm pretty doesn't Dean get together with Hogarth mom in the end, or like they start moving towards
Yes.
that in that
Hmm.
direction.
Question mark. Yes. Question.
They
I
kinda
haven't seen that
start
movie
moving
in
in that direction.
forever.
Like I don't think they're like
Dean from
actually-
Supernatural. That's not a hear me out.
God, that's not a hear me out.
God, he's not a hear me out. I love him so much.
No, we're talking about Dean, the artist guy from Iron
Iron
Giant.
Giant.
I was looking up. Okay, so this is what cracks me up. I was looking up examples for the hear me out because I wasn't sure how I wanted to do this layout wise. So I was looking up examples that people did online. Some people just like, oh, here's my hear me out. Here's Legolas from Lord of the Rings, and I'm like, that's
What?
No,
That-
get
That's
get
not a
Hello?
this.
hear me out.
Get this.
Get
this
that
online.
Hello?
normie ass
No,
shit.
no.
hello. That's
Listen,
not
I
a hear
want
me out.
you-
People are boring. Yeah, they're really boring.
God, people are
I've
boring.
seen a man on Twitter.com trying to call Anne Hathaway a hear me out. I
Oh.
decided he was joking. I've decided that person was not serious because I cannot live in a world with a person who thinks that Anne
God, some
Hathaway
people are
is a hear
fucking
me out.
boring.
Yeah, some people. Let's see if we can find some examples. Some people are pretty. Hear me out. Hear me
Dan
out. Cakes.
Rogue the Bat is barely a hear me out. Your actual
That's not a hear me out.
is Mountain.
That's not a hear me out.
That's the closest you'll get to a hear me out
Like-
because he's a furry.
Why is Tarzan a
Like,
hear me
the-
out? Just
and
because
the
he's
thing
a.
is that the only reason Mountain is a hear me out is because he's a furry.
Yeah. Same I
Because
think with like,
personality wise, he's a great person.
See,
yeah.
the-
same
is
with, like,
is the green M&M a hear me out?
yes.
Yeah, that's a
Yes,
hear me out.
because he's an M&M.
But
I don't
she,
know. I
excuse me?
think I think for like the furry thing, like Mountain, Rogue the Bat, or like Mifa and Sidon, I think it's a very your mileage may vary type thing. Some people
It's a
are
very
just,
soft hear me out
it's
because like
soft, yeah.
because furries are like the gateway hear me out is my thought process.
Kind of. I think soft hear me out is a good way to put it. Because some people are not into that and that's valid, but also yeah, they're
I
good
don't think
people.
maybe Seth Rogen's a hear me out because I don't find him attractive personality wise. But maybe Matthew Lillard, he's not a hear me out.
Like I would argue
Good.
that like older women and older people, like people with a significant age gap from the person who's saying it would be our potential are also soft hear me out because
Oh my fucking god,
the-
Perry the platypus is on this cake.
silver foxes exist and like you know
Mm.
hot older women exist.
Oh, Perry the Platypus is definitely a hear me out.
Perry the platypus
This
is
is Perry
definitely
the
a hear me out.
platypus is here.
because he is fully just an animal.
Hey, Lamp, is Izanagi no Okami? Is that the long dog?
Yeah.
that's Inugami.
No?
That's
Yeah.
Inugami.
Oh.
Izanagi no Okami is like the I think isn't that like an alternate version of the P4?
It's one of the
Yeah.
DLC ones.
See, like people are just like why Jessica Rabbit's not a hear me out? Why is she on this cake?
Jessica Rabbit is not a hear me out. She's like
Jessica Rabbit is not a
purposely
hear me out.
extra sexy. Like that's
Like
the point of
Jessica
her
Rabbit
character.
is again is a super soft hear me out because it's the furry thing.
She's
But also,
Jessica
like-
Rabbit isn't a rabbit.
Jessica
She's a
Rabbit, sorry.
woman.
Prince
I'm
Prince
sorry,
Eric
I'm
is on
thinking
here.
of
It's
Roger
not.
Rabbit.
People are so bored.
No, Prince Eric is not a hear like Prince Eric would be on the hear me out cake for the same reason Kira Yamato is on the cake.
I think some people just think if they're animated, they're hear me out, which is incorrect, actually.
Which is
Yeah, like it's
incorrect.
not people. I think a lot of people assume hear me outs are animated characters that you have a crush on in general, and I
Yeah, like the
it's-
idea like if it is a like the hear me like people think that it is either a fictional or animated character and I'm like no.
see this guy. You can't really see it. This guy has a fucking vacuum on his hear me out. That's a hear me out.
That is a hear me out.
Oh, from like Brave Little Toaster.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's a good hear me out, actually.
Like no. Cause I was gonna say technically Date Everything is a full game about hear me
Yeah,
out.
like
and I
Miss
sat there and
Potts is also on here. Like that's those are hear me outs. I understand that, but people got like full on Kronk is not a hear me out. Get out of here.
not a hear me out. Who the hell is
Hades is not a hear me out. Like come on guys, come on.
Wait, Disney Hades?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not a hear me out.
That's not a hear me out. But like
That's a
Mrs.
soft hear me
Incredible's
out.
on here. That's not a hear me out.
That's not a hear me out. Pixar moms are not a hear me out.
Pixar moms are not a hear me out.
Also, like they got
Mrs.
Hiccup.
Potts, though.
Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon 3
Mrs.
on here.
Potts
That's
is-
not a hear me out.
The dragon from How to Train Your Dragon, though.
A Toothless would. Yeah, Toothless would be a.
Toothless would be a hear me out.
This guy's got the mascot from the Quaker Oats.
That's a little bit of a hear me out. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I'm not arguing why. I know why that guy has a vacuum on here because he's also got Weeping Bell on here, and he's also got that thing from Mario with the big nose. I know why he has them on here, but that it's inappropriate. Can you hear him laughing in the background?
I don't get it. But
I
sure.
just put that.
You don't get it? You don't get it,
Explain when
Sheep?
you're over.
No,
I'll explain when you're older,
Sheep is
Sheep. I'll
baby.
explain when you're older.
I don't get it.
I'll explain when you're older, Sheep.
Okay.
Yes.
Also,
Illa.
Izanagi no Okami, to go back to Lampy, to circle back to, I think it was Lampy or someone
It
else
was
who was
Lampy,
talking about
yeah.
Izanagi no Okami. No, not a hear me out.
I think that's a hear me out.
Yeah, that
That's a
Birdo. That's
bit-
it. That's what it's called, Birdo.
It's, I mean, a soft hear me out
Birdo.
because there are a lot of demons. There are a lot of demons in the compendium that would be bigger hear me out than Izanagi no Okami.
I think it's a good hear me out.
I think we did well. I think this cake is beautiful.
If
I'm gonna screenshot it.
if anyone needs to hear me out, if anyone puts Cyronup or Aitvaris on as a hear me out, they would be hearing from me and maybe Child Protective Services
Valid.
because Cyronup and Aitvaris are not for your
Is
woods. They are
Keaton-
children.
Keaton from Ocarina of Time. Who is that? Keaton? I don't. Keaton, Ocarina.
Izanagi no Okami is also technically from
Oh, the
P4.
fox thing.
So-
Yes, that's a hear me out. Yeah, that would be a hear me out.
Mara is 100%. See that Mara is
Listen.
is an SMT. Hear me out. Mara is an SMT. Hear me out. Izanagi no Okami is not a hear me out from SMT.
What?
Isn't Mara just the dick chariot?
What can't look up what?
It's the Dick Chariot. It's
Yeah.
the screaming Dick Chariot.
Don't look up Mara, Connie. Do not look up Mara.
I know which one Mara
Um,
is. I know, don't worry. I know who Mara is. We're not looking him up on stream.
We're
And,
not
uh,
looking at Mara on stream.
It's a dick. That's literally.
It's a
No.
green
That's
just-
screaming dick on a bladed chariot. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, the dick on
I
a chariot.
almost-
There's
okay,
more
look.
to him than that.
I'm not gonna lie. I almost put him as a hear me out just for the memes. But then I was like,
Oh,
I
I
get
should've thought of that.
demonetized.
I did consider like digging out some of my favorite like demons from this demon compendium to as my hear me outs, and then I thought about it. I went, my favorite ones are my children. Those are my children. They are not for wooding. How dare you? Cyronup and Aitvaris are my children. I love them very much. I need 50 of them constantly.
Oh, our playlist just ended. I think that's a sign. How long was this playlist? 3 hours exactly. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for enjoying our hear me outs and talking about your hear me outs. I think we did pretty well. My favorite moment is definitely the sandwich.
The sandwich.
on the wedge.
I was
Oh
not
my
expecting
God,
that.
The whiplash.
The whiplash
The
was beautiful.
whiplash out of that was hilarious.
Mhm.
Imagine being me and just sitting there and knowing what
What
is
was
coming.
next?
Knowing what's
Akane-
coming and sweating.
Akane did hers, and I was like, "Oh, Akane and I are gonna be on theme." And then Sheebs came up, and I was like, "Oh,
Oh no! Oh no! This is just a normal boy.
Oh, it's just a boy.
He's just a
boy.
normal boy.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. You cannot make that shit up.
We
honestly.
could not script
Hold
that.
on.
We
Hold
could
on.
not have scripted that better.
Mm.
Sheep, I'm gonna."
Uh huh.
Are you actually gonna make him a sandwich? Oh my god.
No.
There we go.
Oh
There we go,
my
there we
god.
go.
It's accurate.
Oh no. Well,
Oh, it's so
goodbye.
fucking funny.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, cruel
Screenshot
world.
this version, guys.
I'm gonna. This is. I'll
Goodbye,
save. I'll
Goro, we
save.
knew thee. Goodbye, Goro. We knew thee well.
I'm
Goodbye,
gonna
Goro.
redo my screenshot here. Hold on.
What a 10.
Amazing.
Coming,
10 out of
Trout.
10. Hi, Trout. You missed everything and nothing at
You
the same
missed
time.
literally everything and nothing at all. It's amazing.
I will be posting. I'll try to post this VOD up quicker than later because I would just in case people missed it and they want to know what we're going to be talking about for the next few weeks. Is that a danger Joe? No. Don't worry about the Devil Joe on the cake. Don't worry about him. Do not concern you. Why are you concerned with the Joe and not the alien? Anyways, thank you two so much for joining. Sorry that I dragged you into this with birthday stuff, but thank you so much for coming and joining. It was a lot of fun.
I had a great time. I don't know if I did anything good, but
You were great. You both were fantastic.
I'm so vanilla compared to the two of you. I am. I knew this going in. I was like, no, like I'm sitting there being like, surely Hedgie, like I'm sitting there being like, Hedgie and Akane are slightly more unhinged than I am. Surely they're more vanilla. I'm gonna be the most vanilla one here, and I'm like, yep, I'm the most vanilla one here. Great, cool, awesome.
That's okay. I wanted to do it. I thought with us it would be a lot of fun considering how many wonderful photos you two have both blessed me with.
It was really fun. I ate 3 giant cookies and
Ooh.
laughed so hard, and now my stomach hurts.
That's valid. Well, thank you two so much for joining and have a great night. Get some rest. Maybe don't eat more cookie. Maybe stop cookies. That's.
I ate all the cookies, so.
Oh, there's no cookies left. That's no longer a problem then. All right, everybody, say thank you and goodbye to Sheep and Hedgie, or I will pull out a knife. You better say it. You better say it.
Bye,
Be nice.
everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to us ramble. I am
Yes,
sorry
thank
for
you for
chewing all
quote
of your ears
hearing
off.
us out. Bye. Thank you two so much. I'm gonna hang up. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right. Well, we did it. Fantastico. All right. Well, we're gonna move over. I said hi and bye. Please don't stabby. Oh, I don't have to. If you said hi and bye, I don't gotta stab you. That's about it. Okay, so let me move over to the other screen. We're gonna find someone to raid. This was a shorter stream. This was an extra bonus special awesome stream. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm not embarrassed by anything, nor should the other two be embarrassed because we had such wonderful, fantastic takes. Nope, that's the wrong button. I'm a mess. Sunday is my day off. I'm a mess. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Who the heck do we want to raid? My ears. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Wrong button. I'll be back. So the rest of the week will continue as normal. So I will be back on Monday, tomorrow. We're gonna play more Pokopia. And then Wednesday we're gonna finish Resi 5 with Wolf. I think we should be able to finish the whole game on Wednesday. And then Lena. I do really like Lena. Actually, Justin opened some Lena cards. Oh, she's opening Pokemon cards. Let's go. Anyways, what was I saying? Shit. Oh, and then Friday we're gonna play. I'm gonna do more Grand Blue Fantasy because I know there's something new about it, and I'm really behind, so I want to play Grand Blue. And then I'm lost. Sunday is my day off. I shouldn't. I miss one day off and I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Saturday I'm gonna start Hades. It's happening. I'm gonna start Hades. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see exactly what everybody looks like. I don't really know what I'm getting into, but The Jackal bought the games for me, and I'm excited to play them. All right, I'm gonna try to raid into Lena. We actually pulled some cards of Lena back when we pulled V cards, and I think Dan also pulled Elena, and so did Justin also pulled a Lena-ish card. I really like Lena. They're really horror themed, but they're just opening Pokemon cards right now, so that's fine. You'll like it. All right, if you are not subbed, you can copy this message, and if you are subbed, you can copy this message. Thank you guys so much for coming and hearing us out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, my loves.